What are you wearing?
A Canadian tuxedo.
Canadian
I'm a hockey player. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
To all you Blues fans, we're bleeding blue with you.
Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues. Let's go Blues.
Bluenote Fan Report! Hello! I am Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and I'm joined with my home co-host,
Justin Eagle Eye Scott.
Justin Eagle Eye Scott, and me. We are here at the Cedar Hill Elks Lodge doing a live pregame for the Blues versus Detroit. We were going to do a live game reaction like we did up at Vitaly's Hideaway for the Calgary game. Got a lot to talk about today, but we want to get some business knocked out. We have a birthday in the house. Birthday in the house. How we're gonna look for it. Here we go. Let's make sure we kind of show the birthday girl. There we go. We got a birthday in the house. Happy birthday, Teresa. Happy birthday. Justin, you gotta say happy birthday, bud.
Happy birthday, Mom.
All right. We greatly appreciate. She's been a real good supporter of the show since Justin's come on. She's helped me a lot. She's been great support, and I greatly appreciate her and your dad for letting you help out and do this show and what they did for today's show. Thank you so much. We greatly appreciate you, Teresa. Happy birthday. We might at the first intermission sing a little happy birthday to you. Okay, we actually have a little bit of a crowd here today. You see that? I'm going to ask the blind man if he can see.
You're not setting yourself up for success on that one.
Nope, not setting myself up for success on that one at all. So for those of you who are here watching in the bar, if you want to follow along with my show, go to YouTube and search Bluenote Fan Report. Just turn the volume down. It'll be a little bit of a delay, but you'll see what we see. You'll see whatever comments we get when we put up, like this one. Wasabi! Jason Nichols, how you doing, buddy? Welcome, man. Who else we got here? Just Jason Nichols so far? Probably him twice. No, it's great to have people here. And we got a lot to talk about. That's why we got an hour pregame. Also tonight, I don't know if it's come up yet. Today, we're at the Elks Club. Yeah, so I have something to show, but I just haven't gotten Shockey got some good fish today. Got 2 or 3 good ones. He's in a fishing tournament up in Vandalia, but he might be joining us a little bit later, I think. I'm trying to get that up. I may have to do another Facebook one. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, it may not. I'm struggling getting that picture up, but we'll try to get it up again. We got some. So while we're here at the Elks Club at Cedar Hill, we're also celebrating a deceased Elks member of the Arnold location. He was a big supporter of us. Roland Spinks, you're this whole season dedicated to you, bud. We miss you greatly, it's hard for me, but I'll just kind of go along as best I can, and hopefully I'll be able to show what I want to show here in a little bit. I may have to try some things out here. Yeah, it just seems like my messenger is just not working today. Oh, where are we at? Okay, let's get into No, we got E here. Hey E, how you doing, my friend? He's here now. We got 7 people watching. Thank you. If you can't join us, watch us on the thing, and if you are here, you can also watch us. We appreciate the views. It's Matt Lowe. Hey, Matt Lowe, he's saying, "What's up, guy?" Gotta say what's up to Matt Lowe, right?
Yeah, Matt Lowe always causing trouble in the comments.
Right, yeah, we know that. Okay, so the Blues are taking on the Detroit Red Wings. It's a little bit of a renewed rivalry. Unfortunately, now a lot of people think that Detroit should come back in the Central Division, but they don't. There's some logistics to this. The reason that they're not in the Central Division, and one of the biggest reasons was their time zone.
Yeah,
they were the only team in the West that was not in the Central or Mountain or Pacific time zone. So the majority of their games were starting earlier or later. You know, it wasn't helpful for them.
It's about I think it was about 6 o'clock start for them usually?
Yeah.
That's usually where they start.
Right. So Cindy Lou says, "Can't hear anything." I don't know why you can't hear anything. Was night you sure do miss Roland, and I worry about his mom. Cindy Lou, I absolutely understand. I don't know why you can't hear anything. That might be on your end because I'm not hearing anybody else complaining. So you might have something muted on your side there. Let's see what else we got here. Matt Lou says some. So there's a sign at the front of the door of this place that says "Do not use profanity." So I've got to hold it off. So if you're putting in the comments, I can't use it. So remember that for me. Be nice.
We're gonna have to write that down, Matt Lowe.
Yeah. we're gonna have fun. Chris Shockey says the air shock man, the fisherman. Shockey. And then, see, I thought he bought him the fishing hat, and I guess I got him the wrong hat.
Was it? No.
Yeah, the orange one was the hunter's hat.
You know what? Both are great. I love both. But yeah.
I thought the camo was the hunter's hat.
Yeah, it would. You would think it would make sense that way, but
The hunter's orange.
Yeah, personally, you would think that they're kind of interlapping like that. I think you could kind of give and take either or. Either or,
yeah. So it's a rivalry, and we'll go back to where we were. It's a rivalry renewed. Detroit's coming up. I didn't pull up the stat sheets yet, so give me a second. Normally, I'm pretty good at having those up here, ain't I? Game notes. Let me do a quick refresh. Make sure I got everything here. Okay, just the game notes. So this is a rivalry renewed, more or less. Detroit is probably going to put. I don't know who they're going to put in net. I didn't see their starters, but I mean they played 9 games and they split it between Talbot and Gibson. With Gibson, I could see Gibson being in the net tonight. Right?
And I think, I don't know, it could be beneficial. I think the Blues team has had pretty good success against the Wolves.
Yeah.
And especially Gibson, being that he was in Anaheim for so long. But, I mean, granted, that is Anaheim, but...
there we go. Oh, they got us on here.
Okay. Beautiful.
There we go. Well, at the half hour mark, go ahead and put put Fox or the pregame show on so we can kind of pay attention to that if you don't mind. But yeah, we're on the big board. I know I don't have it so you can see it. Well, maybe we'll do this way. Come on, guy. I'm stepping on my own cord. About yank my ear off. Yeah. We'll kind of do this here real quick. There we go. We're on the big board here. Yay! Got our crowd cam going. Hopefully we'll get some more people. There's an anniversary party, and I'm hoping somebody's telling the anniversary party that if there's Blues fans, they need to come over here. They're done at 6, so they can come over here and fill all these up. And maybe they can bring some of that extra food that they left. Right? Get them to. So we do have food there, though. Justin's mom brought stuff for making sandwiches and that. She brought some potato salad, and we got a cake that I'm trying to show. I haven't been able to show. Come on down. If you can hear me and you're within stone's throw of Cedar, I mean, it was 35 minutes from It was 35 minutes from downtown St. Louis.
Yeah.
Right? So it was easy for me to get here. Really easy. Maybe 40 minutes, but I mean 55 to 270 right down Gravois. I mean, I actually could have taken Gravois the whole way.
Yeah. Not a long commute. Not for you. It was good. And it's a great place here. And I've only been here for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it seems like a great place.
Yep. And Tessa, can you have someone bring us each a Coke and a Pepsi, if you don't mind? I would appreciate that if possible. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, it's just as we're talking up here, so you don't see us. We have a light on us, and it's not bright, but it's enough that it's kind of. In fact, you can kind of see it from the fan cam here. I'm going to have to move the fan cam over a little bit, try and take it out of there. We go out of the light, so that light's kind of bothering us a bit. We're having a good time here. So Bennington against Gibson. That's what I think. I don't know. We'll kind of pay attention to see what happens when people come out. We also got the
projected lineup.
Well, we got the projected lineup, but also we have the Missouri and Vanderbilt. Missouri's looks like are they going for 2? 10 to 3. I look like they just scored because I saw 9 to 10 to 9. Hold on a sec. There we go. I got one.
Looking like a 10 to 10, I think.
Yeah. So it might be 10 to 10. Oh, yay. Go Missouri. We are out here at the Cedar Hill Elks Lodge. We're having a great time. Thanks,
It's gonna get
Tasha.
better, I promise.
I'm sorry, man.
We got a lot of hockey fans over there. Then that's over.
Yeah.
The band's done. They're gonna be coming over there.
Oh, that sounds great, man. We appreciate you so much, Tessa. We really do. We appreciate. She helped set this up. It was actually John Hefner was supposed to be here today, but something happened, and instead of getting the dogs put in the kennel yesterday, they're putting them in the kennel tomorrow. So he's not coming up till tomorrow.
What timing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So John Hefner was supposed to be here. This was supposed to be Hefner and Roland's like big thing, getting together. And unfortunately, we lost Roland at the beginning of the month, and it's still been really, really hard on me, but I'm doing the best I can with it,
I think it's a very unfortunate tragedy. I mean, the way that it happened, just 30 minutes before our first live show. I mean, you couldn't have picked a worse time for, to get that sort of news. And it was just a terrible thing. I didn't know Roland like that, but, from everything that I've heard, I heard he's just nothing but a great dude. I mean, just someone who you would always want to be around and be involved with, and probably love to talk about Blues hockey a lot.
Right. And like I said, when I started, so the Hawaii Blues Fan Clan, that's because of him.
Yeah.
That group is because of him. It's my. I said it at his memorial service. It may have been my group, but it was his group, right? Yeah, the last conversation we had was about you and the group.
Yeah.
Right. You had put some hashtags, and he thought you had added some groups that I was kicked out of.
Yeah.
So he was worried about it. And I was driving up from Palm de Terre, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to do all this, and, I still, to me, I got a few chuckles out of this. So what I said the last thing I said to him was, because he asked me to come over because I'm coming up from Arnold, coming up from Lake on that side. And he said, come on, Laura. I said, man, I got to all day. I need to go check into my Airbnb and relax a little. But I'll see you soon. And told me about his health problems. I said, man, just get well. Just get better is what I said. Then I turned and looked at his urn and said, that's not what I meant, buddy. I know it got some chuckles. So it looks like it's going to be Bennington against Gibson. It could be Talbot. If it is Gibson is 2-2-0 with a 331 and an 872. Now Bennington, on the other hand, is also he's 2-2-1. But when you hear his numbers, they're not what you would think they are.
Yeah, I mean, kind of an auspicious start for both Blues goaltenders.
Well, no, even that. His GAA is 275.
Yeah.
That's almost acceptable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that we're not talking about Hofer as of right now. We'll probably touch a little bit on that.
We will.
But both goaltenders, Bennington being the more, I guess, consistent, maybe not the word I use exactly, but Bennington's been the better of the two.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked about it, and you even said it, and I agreed with you that I don't think the home opening loss that we had was strictly on Bennington.
No.
I think there's some that he would like back just because you know how Bennington is.
Yeah.
He's a gamer, he's competitive, and he's always been that way. So he's always going to say, even if a goal scored that is like impossible to stop, he's going to be like, I got to have that.
Yeah, no, I get it. So what I say about Bennington, and I continue to say this, is Bennington makes the saves you're not supposed to make, right?
Yeah, absolutely makes the saves that he's not supposed to make.
And that's the sign of, in my mind, an elite goaltender. All he's got to do is start tightening up some areas and get a little bit better support, and he's in elite goaltender conversation. I mean, hell, he's the starter for Canada.
Yeah, well, and I do think Canada's struggles do come from the lack of choices when it comes to goaltending, and I don't mean that in a negative way of Jordan Bennington. Jordan Bennington is probably the best option. Like when they were going back and forth about who would start for nations, and every Canadian fan was talking about, oh, we don't need Jordan Bennington, we need to put I think it was Aiden Hill at the time. Yeah. Everybody was all up in arms about Jordan Bennington starting. And then what did he do? He came in and shut all the doubters wrong, and then everybody shut their mouth.
Yep, I'm absolutely with you, man. Absolutely with you. So the last game, I did not get to watch it, right? I was fishing with Chris, had my best day fishing with him ever, and I listened to some of it. And there's something going on that there's two things going on, I think. One of them is we all talk about consistency. Well, the problem with consistency is you can't use the spaghetti system of management.
Yeah, I think it's pretty apparent that they haven't figured out set lines that would be good to run with on a consistent basis.
Well, see, that's the thing. I think you need to go back to your original. And oh my goodness, we can put the line up here in a little while, but you go back. You got to go back to the original lineup. You got to, and you know what I meant by spaghetti system of lineups, right? Throwing it against the wall to see what'll stick. No, go back to what you originally started with. Go back to Neighbors, Thomas, Bushnevich, Shin, Kyrou, Holloway, and I have no issue swapping Kyrou and Neighbors.
Yeah.
Right? None. Absolutely none there.
Yeah. I mean, well, in that line too, I mean, when they, like I said, we'll get into that game, but because I was able to watch it while you were not able to. That line looked noticeable. Obviously, it's hard when you have players like Bushnevich and Thomas and Kyrou on the same line and then be non-existent the whole night. They weren't non-existent. They made, they were making plays. They were getting momentum when
Power play, right?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, we'll touch because
let's touch on it now. Let's talk about it now.
I see the game a little differently. I've been very patient. Since I started doing this podcast with you. I've been a little bit more objective in what I believe and how I view the game. But the last game rubbed me the wrong way in a few different ways. And partly to do with it is because Blues fans are saying, oh, the Blues played so terrible. And obviously I can't say that they played fantastic because they lost 7-4. But my issue was that game was lost on goaltending. Every time the Blues battled back in that game, what happened? There was another goal scored, and although it may not be, some may be weaker than others, I think that it killed the momentum. I mean, what happened? The first shot of the game for the Utah Mammoth goes in the back of the net. The Blues were coming out hot in that game. First 2 minutes were all Blues. You felt it. You felt that energy coming from the Enterprise Center.
Yeah.
And then they come down and score on the first shot of the game, and then it killed all the momentum.
Well, Utah, Logan Cooley had a natural hat trick in like 4 minutes time frame, 4:30 something, 4:50 something, 4:52 I think, or 4:48.
Yeah, it was something crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
You can't give up a hat trick. But like I said, I watched the game. You're someone that listens to the game. You listen to that game specifically, but the way that I'm saying this is I view it a little differently because it probably came off a little bit more negative on your side because you were just listening to it. I watched it, so I kind of get a little bit of a different aspect than someone who may have listened to it.
Here's the thing. If you look at Bennington gave up 3 goals. However, he came in cold, and it's hard. When a goaltender gives up 3 goals in the first, 10 minutes of the game, right? The first 10:55, first 11 minutes of the game, gives up 3 goals, or 7 minutes of the game, gives up 3 goals, and then you come in cold. It's hard to.
Well, I mean, let me stress this to you. I should have corrected myself and not said goaltending. Hofer let this game slip away way too early. And yes, Jordan Bennington came in, let up 3 goals, and he came in cold. You are correct. This statement was not about Jordan Bennington. This is about Joe Hofer. And Joe Hofer, I love Joe Hofer, and I know that he is better than what he has shown in the last 2 starts, so that's why I'm a little tougher. But when you have a start like you did against Chicago on home ice, you can't come in on home ice again and play like you did.
Well,
it's unacceptable.
Hofer is going to get one of the next 2 starts because they're back-to-back.
Yeah.
You're not starting Bennington 3 in a row with 2 back-to-backs. That's not happening.
No. And I agree with you. I think he starts against the Pittsburgh Penguins tomorrow. In between. And I said, because we talked about this, me and him talked about this offline, and I made the comment, I think he gets the Detroit game. And it would be, to me, a smart game. But then I went and rethought back, and I said, no, maybe because his last 2 have been bad at home. And he had the 1 good game against Calgary on the road. They give him the road game against Pittsburgh. And now Pittsburgh, they have Crosby, but that's about it. Yeah, well, Pittsburgh has started off the year good. They've been gutsy. I believe that they are 6-2 right now, if I'm not mistaken. The Pittsburgh Penguins have defied gravity and are actually playing good hockey. So, no test is going to be easy for the St. Louis Blues, but it's kind of a fun idea to think about who the Blues decide to go for in that. Because I personally believe that the St. Louis Blues never seem to get a good. What was the word that you used yesterday when we were talking about it? A good
measuring stick.
A good balance of like who should start games and who shouldn't. It seems like the Blues never seem to get their goalies in a right.
It should be 2-1 or 3-1, right?
Oh, let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues! There we go. Again, hey, everyone, I do ask that you do not walk down the center. Please walk to the left or the right. I get real anxiety over the camera. Please walk to the left or the right. I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's get into some of the comments real quick now that we're still on the big board here. We can go that. It's kind of funny. I just saw the guy walk by. So it's on a delay. It's on a little bit of a delay, about a 15-second delay. So let's get back here. Jason Nickel, here we go. Gibson possibly starting. What is up? Chris Shockey says, what is the hell up with the line? They won't help the issues. We're kind of going to talk about that. And can your mom hear us? Teresa, can you hear us? I know she's in the back there. But Matt Lowe says, baby boy's mom is a real sweetheart. And I have to agree with that. I
don't think she can hear you though.
Yeah, we'll have to bring that comment back when she comes back. And just joking, Dustin. Matt Lowe says, just hope the boys turn it around tonight and show some effort, especially in the first. I'll agree with you there. Holloway on the 4th. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. But run 4 lines. If you're going to put Holloway on the 4th, because Holloway hasn't been bad.
No, well, and that's the thing. I think for me, Holloway, I love Holloway, and he played really great last season. And I don't think it's an anomaly. I think he is that good of a player, and I think he could be even better than that. The issue is I think I feel like we might be getting a Holloway that might be trying a little too hard sometimes.
Yeah, pressing.
Yeah, I think he's good, and I think that I thought like once he scored that goal, from that nice play that him and Kyrie created, that would kind of get him going a little bit on the scoreboard. But as a player away from the puck, like hitting, throwing hits and skating fast and showing effort, I still see that from Dylan Holloway. He just has to get on his scoreboard.
Yep. Hey, we gotta. I'll go over this. We want to say big thank you to Corey Young.
Look at that, Corey.
Corey gave us some love. Aaron Nels, Iguido, Sam Gibatera, and Jason Nichols. Thank you, guys. Jason asked, is Fab still with Detroit? No, he is an unrestricted free agent. He did not get signed.
Is he? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That sounds all right.
Now that she's back, no, wrong one.
Not yet.
Not yet. I thought I seen her. Both the T ladies are wearing Blues jerseys, and they look almost the same. So you have Tessa and Teresa.
Yeah. The two
TNT,
yeah,
Dynamite. Where are we at? Jason says Justin Scott was hella mad. Yeah, he was. Matt Lowe says neither goalie has been solid so far this year. Just to be honest, I know guys going to argue with that, but it's true. I don't think you could say that Bennington's not been solid. I mean,
okay.
He hasn't been blown out.
Well, yes, and I think that'll come with it because I think Hofer he's in a rut right now, but he's going to dig himself out of it. He's too good of a goalie to be in the rut that he is in. But as for the two goalies, Bennington has been the better of the two. But and this is another aspect that I think gets lost in translation for the Blues fans out there is when you look at these games, right? The Blues may have got blown out by Chicago. They may have got blown out by the Minnesota Wild. But the way I look at these games is you look at this team from a few years ago, right? How was these games being determined? They were letting up backdoor, right on the back door, cross-ice passes. The Blues are not letting that up.
No. Bennington's doing really good with that back door.
And it's not just the goaltending aspect. The Blues are not allowing teams to just sit on the back door. And that pays credit to the defense, although they have been blown out in a lot more than they should have in the first 8 games of the season.
Yeah.
They have made better defensive plays when it comes to defending guys sitting across the net.
So this is the 8th game of the season. If they win it, they'll have 9 points.
Yeah.
Real close to my 10.
Yeah, real close.
You're a little behind the 8 ball, but not completely behind it. Now that we have Teresa here. Hey, Teresa, we need you to look at the screen here real quick. Can you see it? Can you see the screen here?
Can you see the screen?
Okay, so this comment is for you, and I got to wait for a second for it to show up. Give it just a second. Because we're on a delay. It's on a delay from us. Is it there? Come on. Where is it? I guess it's on more of a delay than I thought. About a minute delay there. So give it just a second. Come on. There we go. It should be coming up now. Oh, I got it on here. I'm waiting for it to show up on the screen. Sorry. There we go. Baby boy's mom is a real sweetheart. From Matt Lowe. Right? And then he said, just joking. We wanted to just say thank you for what you've done for us tonight. Thank you so much. Right? So we're on like a minute delay on the screen here. So that's kind of a little bit more than I would thought. And then Matt Lowe goes, you're awesome, Teresa. And we agree with that. Again, guys, please do not walk through the center. Right? Please walk to the left or the right. Please. Oh, I'm going to go. Straight pet, because I know someone's going to knock that camera over.
I don't want to pick you up at the end of the night, guy. Come on.
Yeah. Let's get back to where we were here. Let me try and get out of my mind out of that. Where are we at? Okay, big slate tonight. Let's go over the. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there we go. That'll make you feel a little better for now. Yeah, that'll work. Thank you so much. Okay, in a shootout, the Flyers beat the Islanders 4-3. The Avs fell to Boston
That's a big one.
3-2.
Yep.
In action right now with 12:02 to go in the second, the Ducks and the Lightning are tied. At 12:35 to go in the second, the Leafs are up 2-1 over Buffalo. The Knights and Panthers are scoreless about 9 minutes into the first. And with 12:17 to go in the first, the Mammoths are up 3-0 on the Wild.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me feel so bad now.
No, well, in the Minnesota, like I said, that's the thing that gets missed by a lot of fan bases when their teams, not playing as good as they want them to be playing. You got to look at other aspects of different teams around the league. The Minnesota Wild are not playing good, and they haven't played good since they played the St. Louis Blues in the first game.
Well, I've said this a lot. The difference between the top team in the league and the bottom team in the league is minuscule. It really is. But we look at it and we go, oh, this team is horrible, or this team completely sucks, but if they played the best team in the AHL, they beat them 6 out of 7 games, right?
Yeah, well, and I think, like I said, I think the thing that kind of gets lost, you didn't use this wording, but they're all professional athletes.
Yeah,
so,
well, we look at it under an electron microscope.
Yeah.
Right? We really do. We look at it, we focus so deep that we don't see that, any given night, anything can win.
Yeah, of course.
Right? And it's not like the team's out there starting an AHL roster.
No.
None of them are. I mean, it's happened in the past. Chicago did it for a while. The Sharks have done it for a while, but they're not doing it now. And that's what's important, that they are playing top-end guys, right? And they are playing NHL guys and not AHL. And then Matlow goes, calm down, guy. Matlow, if you had a $4,000 camera sitting in front of you and people walking right next to it, you'd be just like I was. He made this comment. He said it's not about Hofer. It was the D that failed both Hofer and Benny. I don't know about that.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I mean, you can just as easy check my rate. I watched every game to a T. I mean, you gave me my nickname, so I mean, I watched this game maybe in a different light than most people. But the game the other night against the Utah Mammoth was 100% on the goaltending. The Blues battled back in this game, and I hate the ideology. Oh, there was no effort from the boys. The boys battled back and almost came back down 4-1. So there was effort.
4-0.
4-0. So the Blues came back. The players on the ice showed up. Hofer, they said the Blues didn't start the game on time. No, the Blues started the game on time. Hofer didn't start the game on time.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And I hate blaming goaltending. Blaming goaltending is the easy way. That's the simpleton way of doing things. But when it is the goaltending, you can't just pass up on the goaltending just because you want to.
Okay, they should be putting the pregame on now, so we'll be able to see that here shortly. That should be starting, and let's see here. Oh, actually, we might have a roving reporter up there. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, we've got a roving reporter today.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, I forget.
All right, yep. He's got pretty good seats, yeah.
Right behind the net.
I will say those are good seats.
Shout out to Patrick.
Yep.
Yeah, Patrick.
AC generator. Generator. I'm responding to him real quick. He's my buddy.
He was at the Cusimano show last weekend.
He was at the Cusimano show, and you got to meet him. Yep. Let's see here. We've had absolutely zero puck luck. Well, you know what I say about puck luck.
Yeah, you got to create your own.
Create your own, right? How about Broberg last game breaking up the breakaway without taking a penalty? Then the stick wrap around, easily his best game. Yeah, he did. He did have a really good game.
Broberg was a man on a mission in the third period. I mean, absolutely a man on the mission. I mean, in the goal that he scored, he does that so well. The carrying the puck in the zone with so much. I mean, that guy looks like he's Jordan Kyrou at speed, and he just wraps that puck, and the goalie stood no chance. And after that goal was scored, I was like, man, the Blues are tying this.
Logan Cooley scored twice in that game. That's 5 goals. 5 goals in 2 games.
Yeah, like I said, the Utah Mammoth are a fantastic young and up-and-coming team. And you know how I feel about the Utah Mammoth, and you even said it too. I just don't buy into it as much as most do. And although they're on a hot streak right now, once they scored their 4 goals, to me, to me, in my eyes, they outshot the Blues, but not by much at the end of the game. The Utah Mammoth, to me, looked like the most useless offensive team that I've ever seen up 4-0 in a game. And I mean, and that comes a lot from the podcaster, you know, being so ballsy to say something like that. But when you physically watch the game and you see what's taking place, the Blues were controlling play after the Utah Mammoth went up 4-0.
Justin, you're getting yelled at.
Uh-oh. What do we got here?
Well, actually, that was me. I turned him down a little bit.
Speak up.
We were getting a little bit in the ears, so I turned both our mics down a little bit. Yeah. He's learning.
Can you hear me now?
Working with him. I'll give you a little more booster, Justin.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was actually speaking pretty loud, I thought.
Yeah, Boberg had the burners on all game. I agree with you. And Matt Lowe gives us a lap there. So what do we as we're moving in? I'm waiting to see if one of the beat writers puts out I don't know if the beat writers are up there tonight.
Well, and I actually, it's actually interesting. You know, in the preview that I did for the TikTok, I talked about the matchup, and this is how this is going to be interesting, and it's going to be interesting to see who grabs the brass ring and kind of runs with it in this game, because both teams are on a 2-game losing streak. The St. Louis Blues lost to the LA Kings in a shootout, and they lost to the Utah Mammoth, and that was on home ice at the Enterprise Center.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, the Detroit Red Wings have lost 2 straight, and theirs have been away from Little Caesars Arena against the New York Islanders, and I believe it was Buffalo. So it's interesting. It's going to be an interesting tale of 2 teams that have a 2-game losing streak, and see who grabs that brass ring and kind of runs with it and gets their game fast.
Well, we can talk about this now. You posted it in the group earlier. I'm going to see if I can find it here. The lineups for tonight, right? Let's go over the lineups. Let's see if I can find things here. I've got 9 billion things going on at one time, so it's not always easy. Why can't I find what I need? There we go. Here's the lineups. I'm going to read them out. And basically the blender method, right?
Yeah, it is definitely a blender method.
So Robert Thomas is going to center Jake Neighbors and Jimmy Snuggerud. I look at that and I go, what? Braden Shin is going to center Jordan Kyrou and Mateo Joseph.
Yeah,
now, that is the one line that I can almost go, okay.
Well, and it's actually interesting that you bring that up, because I don't mind the line either. I have been very hard, I guess we all have, on Matthew Joseph. But Matthew Joseph, to me, has been very consistent.
He's played well this
season. He's been one of the guys who came off of the St. Louis Blues and has looked strong every time and given the most effort he can.
Yep, he's definitely done that. Okay, yep, we got the game on now. Roll out the pregame. Third line is Suter centering Walker and Bushneville.
There's your boy Walker.
Yeah, and while I like Walker there, he does not fit that line.
No, like I said, the bottom 6 is an interesting mix. I don't mind Suter. I haven't hated Suter's game. I mean, Suter hasn't been on the board like crazy, but I don't hate his game as from what I've seen from him so far.
And then you have Oscar Sundquist with Butchstead and Holloway. Holloway in the fourth line makes no sense.
And I don't know. For me, I don't know if it's either you're just rewarding Matthew Joseph or you are trying to instill a little bit more into Dylan.
He said he
Howard.
was trying to put workers on everything.
Yeah.
And I see that. Okay? Robert Thomas, worker. Snugger, our neighbors, worker. Shen, worker. Kyrie, worker. Or Shen, worker. Joseph, worker. And I think Kyrie is. Walker, worker. Suter, worker. Holloway, worker. Sunquist, worker. I see that. Working pairs.
I mean, and you know, and I get it. You got to try things that work. My problem lies with this, as you said, throwing spaghetti at the wall method.
Yeah.
Is you have guys like Robert Thomas, who I will say I'm a big Robert Thomas guy, but he hasn't got going like we know Robert Thomas can do. His game is decent away from the puck, but he needs to get on the board more consistently. But my problem with mixing up these lines is you have guys like Robert Thomas who are going to struggle to find consistency if they have their line changed every night.
Yeah, and I'm with you on that. The other thing, and then your defense is Fowler with Pareko, which I like. Boberg with Falk, which I like. And Tucker with Kessel, which I like. Maylou gets another night in the press box. He's not having bad games. He's just young.
Yeah, it's going to come with time. And the thing, like I said, the Mayu trade is going to time. Defensemen are a lot harder to develop than forwards.
Well, and we got a comment here from Scary. He said, "Are the Red Wings for real this year?" Beginning of the season, I'm guessing no. I mean, could they be a playoff team? Yes. Are they? I don't know.
For me, well, I look at it like this, okay? The Detroit Red Wings are playing gutsy, but I even said it in my preview. If you watch the game, because I've watched Detroit games, they're not a bad team, but their successes have actually come from their goaltending. Their goaltending has saved them a lot in games. Like, they've been outshot heavily and still getting, good goaltending, which is allowing them to stay in games. Dylan Larkin, fantastic captain, fantastic player. He's been great for them. But I just don't know if it's a consistent basis that the Red Wings can keep up this pace. And they just lost 2 games, and the 2 games that they lost were against 2 non-playoff teams in the Buffalo Sabres and New York Islanders.
Yeah, no, I'm with you there. Then you have Bennington in net. Scary asks, "Are you watching Halloween Havoc later on today, guy?" I don't know what that is.
It's wrestling. No, I don't usually pay attention too much to NXT. I'm more of a main roster guy. NXT is not.
I am not. In my younger days, I was a wrestling fan. I talked about it with you. You and me talked about a little bit how my ship Sunday was wrestling day. That I've lost touch with.
Yeah,
so
you're not in the loop, and you know what, I get it. It's not for everybody. I know I connected a little bit with Shockey with that as well. I know that he knows a little bit about it. But no, I don't usually watch that type of stuff in NXT.
Yeah, and then Joseph should have 7 goals with the feed Snuggie has been giving him. I'd agree with that.
What was it? Sorry, I didn't.
Joseph should have 7 goals with the feed Snuggie has been giving him. Not Snuggie, just Snuggie. Kairu's giving him some really, really good feed.
Yeah, well, and Joseph is not a. I wouldn't say Joseph is. He's not going to be Jordan Kyrou. He's not going to be put. He's not going to be capable of putting like 40. Because I think Kyrou is capable. I think Kyrou could possibly even hit 50 goals.
I agree with you on that.
But it happens. Some people take advantage of their opportunities. But as for Matthew Joseph, he's played very well and has shown consistency and has actually deserved to move up in the lineup. So that move by Jim Montgomery, I don't hate as much as maybe some might.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if any. So I'm not getting anything from the beat writers. I'm not seeing anything like who's up or anything. So I haven't seen anything from any of the beat writers on this game so far. So I don't know what's going on. Right, it is what it is. So I don't know what the lineups are. Who's starting for Detroit yet? Hopefully we'll get that. It might be on the post game. I just haven't got a chance to see it yet.
Well, and I actually think they don't do the projected lines for Detroit, right? So that's what you're kind of looking for.
Well, yeah. What the lineups
well,
are.
And I think if I'm a betting man, I think John Gibson is great, but I actually think that he is considered their backup. I think Cam Talbot is actually considered their starter, but I could be
But they've
wrong.
split. They've absolutely
Yeah.
split
Oh,
it.
yeah, they've split.
Here we go. I just look at Detroit said. I couldn't see who let him out. 30, 35, I think.
35 is
I'll tell you in a second. No, they're 36 and 39, and I couldn't see the number.
oh, if it's 36 in the job,
Yeah.
If he kept the number, I don't know.
36.
Yeah, 36.
So it is Gibson.
That would be Gibson. Okay.
Yeah, it is Gibson.
That could play in. I mean, granted, the Red Wings are going to be very hot and focused on getting a win in the win column in front of their home fans after dropping 2 on the road. But this could play to the Blues' strengths because the Blues know John Gibson all too well. I mean, obviously they don't play the Ducks like as they were in the Central Division, but they do see John Gibson quite a bit when he was an adult.
Yep. Somebody walked right through the train. Oh, it's going to be fun. Okay, we are about 15 to 20 minutes before it goes, and we've been on for about 35 minutes. We're going to take a quick 5-minute or so break. Come out to the Cedar Hill Elks Lodge. We're going to have a great night. They got some raffles going on. They got some Blues gift baskets you can buy tickets for. They got some Blues baskets. You put them in where you want. Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know what? The fans out there in YouTube land and Facebook land, they'll know why you're rolling away.
Yeah.
But it'll be okay. We'll get through it.
Yeah, I'm going to make a chair adjustment here in a second. We're going to take a quick 5-minute break, guys. We will be right back. I'll give you some music to listen to while we have a few moments to gather our thoughts and get things together before we get ready for the watch party. We want to have a good time with you tonight. You want to have a good time with us. So stand by. We will be back in about 5 to 7 minutes, something like that. So this is Guy, the White Blues fan, and Justin Scott saying we will be right back. Welcome to the Bluenote Fan Report. I'm Guy, the white blue fan Benson, and sitting next to me, trying to get his headset on, is
Justin Eagle Eyes.
God. Yep, never mind. I like those. We knew that was going to happen, so you got the show for a second while I fix the light.
As we, kind of approach on the game here, me and Guy will be giving our predictions on what we see or what we expect to happen tonight. It'll be an interesting game for the St. Louis Blues. They need to figure out how to start games on time. And as I say that, I talked about earlier how I thought the Blues were able to get to their game early, but Joe Hofer didn't really start the game on time last game. I think we'll see a better performance than we did last game. But as for the Red Wings, they are coming in and they have lost 2 as well. But they are a gutsy group, and I expect them to bounce back and wanting and willing enough to get back into the win column on home ice in Detroit. Dylan Larkin has been great, as I have talked to you about, Guy. He's a great fantasy guy.
Yeah, you're killing your fantasy league, and mine's sucking. Here's what it is, Right? I look at this game.
I'm not hearing you, but
You're not hearing me? Oh, there we go. How about now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Yep. Okay. So I look at this game and I say, how important is it? And in the overall scheme of things, it's not, to use my favorite guy there, Ted Lasso. I don't always care about the wins and losses, right? Tonight, I don't care about the W or the L. I'd like to get a W. What I want is to see a team that's playing for each other.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to kind of look at it.
We've only seen that one game this season. Only one. There's only one game where I can sit there and tell you they played for each other.
Yeah. And I would say we've seen 3 good performances. I would say maybe 2.5 if you want to be technical. The Calgary game, the Vancouver game, and the Dallas game.
Well, even in the Vancouver game and the Calgary game, it felt like it was only one line that was really producing in those games. It wasn't like everybody was connected. The only game that I could sit there and watch and say everybody was connected was the Dallas game.
Yeah, I guess, but like I said, I think the obviously not posting a shutout against me. I think it was pretty close to a picture perfect road game. I mean, not every line is going to show up every night. It's never happened. The Colorado Avalanche are a great team. Carolina's a great team. Dallas is a great team. Not every line shows up all 4 times, or all 4 lines show up for a full 60 minutes. It's never happened.
Yeah. There we go. That might work a little better. I get that, and I understand that. For me, though, tonight, that's what's got to happen. You got to play for each other. You absolutely have to play for each other tonight, no matter what. If you play for each other, you're showing everyone how that this is what you should expect, right? And that's the difference. We're at, and believe it or not, this is, for me, it's a crucial point, right? I break the season up into 10% segments, right? You play 82 games, so 10% is 8.2. So every 8 games is 10% of the season, more or less, and then the last 5 you add 1, so you get to 41, and then same thing on the back end. But you need to get that 10 points every. You have to shoot for 10 points every 8 games. Have to.
Well, and I mean, if they pick up the win tonight, like we talked about, it'll be 9. You'll have 9 points in that 8-game window.
Slightly behind the 8 ball.
You'll be slightly, but the thing is like I said, I'm not putting too much stock into it right now. I think that they need a win, but I think I'm with you on this one. They need to show that they can play for their teammates and for each other. But the Blues, I want to see effort, and I want to see a team that is willing to try to dig themselves out of this inconsistent rut that they put.
Right. Well, has there been? I'm going to ask you this: have you seen any good? Is there something you can point to and go, they've done that good this season? Because I think there is something.
There is, well, my first inkling would be the penalty kill. The penalty kill, that is one thing, and I talked about this with you. The penalty kill has been excellent. And they let up a goal against the Utah, but that game, like I said, got out of control way too quickly.
Well,
and
I'm gonna have to disagree with you there because the penalty kill is 24th in the league.
yeah, well,
6 for 22.
well, from what I've seen, watching wise, eagle eye, watching,
Yeah.
it hasn't been as bad as what you think.
I get that, but for me, it's shots against.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they've kept. They've consistently been a team that has kept the opposition to pretty low shots, which is quite better. I guess who's had the most shots against? Was it against Vancouver or
Might have been.
But it has. I don't think they've been over 30 against.
No, I don't think they have. So right now, the Blues are taking 25.1 and allowing 25.7. If they can get to where they're taking the 30 and only allowing 25, you're going to see the win.
Well, and that's a stark difference from what we have seen from the Blues over the last couple of years, because we are so used to the Blues team not throwing many pucks on that, and having like 30 shots against or 35 shots against. So that's why I also talk about the defense being better. Like these games, we've been blown out a few times in these games,
Yeah.
but the thing is they haven't been letting up like the backdoor
Yep.
that they were letting up a few seasons ago, where it looked easy for them.
Yep. So I want to tell you, everybody who's watching out there, before we get into when the game starts, it's going to be a little weird because the game is actually above us. So while the game's going on, me and Justin are going to have to turn away from the camera to talk to you about it. We will do our best to kind of keep you going, keep up with what's happening and turn back around. Matlow says, how many have they had with no shots and 30 passes? That has been an issue in the power play, right? They do need to shoot a little bit more, right? But
Yeah, the power play, like I said, I've always, and I talked about this with you guys, the power play, it needs to get more goals on the board. But the thing is when the Blues are in the zone and they're passing the puck, they look great. Like the crispness of the passes that they make in the offensive zone when they're setting up, for the power play and whatnot, it looks great. My issue is, like you said, they need to get more shots. But my other issue is when the puck gets out of the zone and it's cleared, the Blues seem to struggle to get back into that groove to where they can set the power play back up again.
yeah, I might be with you on that one.
You might be.
I don't know. I just think that for me right now, I get the power play needs to be better, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm not looking at special teams as hard as everybody else is.
No, and I don't think you have to. And I never really looked at power plays crazily either. But the thing is you do want to see more shots. My thing with the power play, you should be striving for one thing, and it's to take momentum in a game.
Yeah.
That if you're not going to score, you need to make sure that you're controlling that play and that puck is in that zone and you're cycling. And even if you're not scoring, you need to make sure that you build off of that for the next shift and when that penalty is over.
I'm with you there. So the game will be starting here very shortly. So me and Justin are going to have to kind of turn to watch the game a little bit. Justin may be able to watch it on his phone. So I'm going to have to turn and look at it here. Top players points 5 on 5. Currently, Thomas Kairu only have 1, Holloway has 2, and Bush Davis has 3. And that's been an issue. 5 on 5 scoring has been an issue. So, I mean, I don't like the mix and matchup, but if it gets somebody going, great. But I guarantee you these lines don't last. They're going to end up having to go back to the original lines very soon. Very, very soon. Right? They're going to. because what they've got together, that's not, you don't look at them lines and go, that scares me, because they don't. None of those lines scare me.
In what, the Blues lines, the shake-up of like it doesn't scare me. Like I said, I think you were kind of right with your ideology about what Montgomery said about putting workers on each line. And I don't think it's a knock on Holloway, because the Blues have talked
Holloway's
very
a worker.
Yeah, I mean, they've talked very highly of Dylan Holloway, but I think they would love to see him, get on the board a little bit more. But as for away from the puck, he's been fine to me.
Chris Shockey said defense has to be smarter in the O-zone. They get in too deep, especially with the passing issues, and leads to odd man rushes. Yeah, that's a great analogy or observation there, Chris. I'm kind of agreeing with you there.
I think it's good. I think that's a great way to look at it, Shockey. But I also think that the Blues actually do excel better when the defensemen do jump into play, though. When the Blues are on their game, you see the defensive players for the St. Louis Blues, Colton Parayko, Philip Broberg, jumping up in the play.
Yeah.
And look at Broberg's goal in the third period last period. He doesn't get that goal if he doesn't jump up in the play. So, I mean, you got to give and take. It's kind of a give and take.
Yep. Hey, for everybody that's here at the Elks Club, Elks Lodge in Cedar Hill, in the back here to my right, or to my left, they have some food. We've got some sandwiches and chips and things like that for you. You're more than welcome to partake of it. I do ask you to stay off the middle to keep away from the camera. I do appreciate that. Thank you for sitting there, kind of keep people going around. I appreciate that. We're going to have a good time tonight. So what you're going to see, you've seen the first part of our show, which is we analyze, we talk. We will be doing that in 2 weeks every Sunday. We won't be doing it tomorrow. And then the following week, I will be driving to Denver. After that, when I get back to Hawaii, then we will resume our weekly show at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, or Central Daylight Time. Well, actually, then it will be Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time on Sundays. You can check us out on YouTube and on Facebook. We'll be glad to show you what we got and show you our show. If you're also here in Cedar Hill, a bunch of raffles going on. They got some Blues baskets, some Blues boards and things like that. Check them out. It's supporting a elderly home.
Nursing home.
Sorry.
It's for the Arbor View Nursing Home, and it's to help get them presents at Christmas, because a lot of them don't have people that will give presents. So we do this every year, and I have an adopt a resident system going on, so where you can adopt a resident yourself and get them something for Christmas. It's a great thing. We do it every year.
Thank you, Tessa. Greatly appreciate you. And again, Tessa, thanks for setting this up tonight. When I called, because she had been asking me to do one of these here, and last year I couldn't do it. And I when this was set up, and I talked to Justin about it, and we were both very happy to do that. So really glad to set this in. And Tessa immediately said, yes, let's do this. So thank you so much, Tessa, for setting this up tonight. Game just about to start. So for everyone, what's going to happen is me and Chris, we're going to watch the game with you. Unfortunately, we're going to have to keep the sound kind of down because I am live broadcasting. I can't have this. I got to make sure the sound doesn't get broadcasting. Do we have the sound on for the game? I don't even hear it. So okay, on that side. Okay, so no, I just blanked out. So we'll watch the game. We'll keep talking and that. We may take some breaks here and there, just to kind of give our wet our whistles and go with that. We want you to join us. Let us know what you think. Tell us how you feel, and be part of the show. That's what's so important, to be part of the show. So I'd like everybody at the Cedar Hill Elks Lodge, because you're on the fan cam. Let's move the fan cam over here. You're on the fan cam. We're going to do this. Let's see if we can do it. Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues!
Louder. Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues!
One more time. Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues!
Let's go. There we go. That's the Cedar Hill Lodge. If you're watching on YouTube, you can kind of see our fan cam right there. We got it going. For those of you that are here, if you want to see what this, because I know you can't see what we're putting on the screen. If you want to see it, go to YouTube or Facebook and search Bluenote Fan Report. Bluenote is one word. I capitalized the B in the end. Bluenote Fan Report. You can follow us. You can subscribe. If you subscribe on YouTube, you can comment. If you follow us on Facebook, you can comment there, and we'll see your comment. And follow along and watch the show. It is, I will say this, it is on a delay, about a 40-second delay. That is something I cannot control. That's through StreamYard, through the service I use. So that's what we got. And besides, the more if you do watch it, that makes my viewership go up. And the more my viewership goes up, the better chance I got of going viral. So please watch us on your phones while we're watching the game. We'd appreciate you. Thank you so much. We good to go, Justin? Did you get in?
Currently trying, but
If you don't get in, give me your phone. If you don't get in, give me your phone at all.
We are underway though.
Oh, we are? Okay, we are. Game is online. There we go. And I get to sit here and kind of kick myself up. 19 minutes in. Oh, almost a mistake in the beginning. I'd like to see, I'm hoping to see some really solid passes. It's lowercase. I think we were doing uppercase. You're in now. Okay, here we go. Back. Looks like shots are still 0 apiece. No one's got the shot off.
No, they had a good opportunity there, but didn't get it on there.
Oh, nice play. Oh, nice pass, Neighbors. Oh, Stucky just missed that. Just missed that. Neighbors, that was a smooth move there.
Way to reset. Yep, getting his zone. Good carry by Jimmy Snuggles, I believe.
Yeah, he just brought it in. Puck battle. That's something that a lot of people have talked about, the puck battles and Blues not really winning the puck battles down low or winning puck battles along the boards at all.
The Blues have seemed to usually struggle with board battles for the most part. And there was a few games like that Dallas game. They were very, they were confident on getting in.
Oh, and then the Vancouver game, or either Calgary or Vancouver game in the first period, they didn't lose the puck battle.
No, it was Vancouver.
Vancouver, yeah. So, was Gibson. I was right. Yay!
Yeah. Well, once you said 36, I was like, yeah, definitely Gibson.
Yeah. Well, no, remember at the beginning when we didn't know, we looked at that kind of seeing that they were alternating.
Yeah, doing that, yeah.
So
I'm pretty good with numbers and my players and knowing what number they play usually. So give me a good idea. Okay, we got the face-off going here. Blues,
nice clear, Bozer.
Yep.
Nice clear.
Oh,
good zone entry. Oh, how did that not go in? Oh, how did that not go in?
Great play.
Wow, what a shot, Shin. I think it went off something. It went out of play, but that was, Hofer did that.
Man, Shin came in all alone uncontested out there. Great play by
Joseph
Hofer to get that puck.
Joseph kind of shot it in there and came off there's Joseph. He gets hung up a little bit and then Shin. It went up on edge on him.
Yeah.
Went up on edge. Wow, that was good.
Great play all around, though. Joseph showing his effort as he has been. And Robert, great play to get the clear there.
Yeah. Get a cycle. That's one thing that hasn't happened. We haven't talked about. The lack of cycling. They have not been cycling. And the Blues used to be a really, really good cycling team. And they've gotten away from it.
I think on a consistent basis, no. But like I said, I think there is spots in the season where it has shown, the Vancouver game, the Calgary game in the second and third period, and the Dallas
they're starting to get one here. Oh, Kyrie just missed.
Well, it seems that they're getting to their game quick, though, as people have been saying that they have not been. So
And an icy. Right, yeah, very, very nice. Kessel's back in for Melu. Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
It's good. It's good for Mayu to sit in the box for a couple games and
Yeah.
kind of just mature. And like I said, I think that trade is going to show with time.
Shots are 2-0. Beirut and the Blues. Good. Good start. A good start. I mean, a solid start for me. No, Cedar wins that. No, they call it that.
Well, right now from the early jump, both of these leagues I think are pretty even on face, but it's good to see that the St. Louis Blues are winning face-offs because that's going to be crucial. It has been. That's how you control the clock. Like you talked about. And then what do you know? They get called back on the face-off, and then Detroit wins the face-off.
Yep.
It's okay though. Way to get it back. Nice.
We're dealing with the band that's playing in the next room. I actually thought this would be done at 6. I guess they're going a little over.
That's
But
okay.
yeah, so that's, you might be catching that a little bit. So that's why our sound is up a little bit. But we appreciate everybody. I got the fan cam going. I'm gonna switch back to us.
Yep. Good way to get the puck
Yeah,
out of
good
it.
back check there.
Didn't do that puck missed the defender, but didn't turn it.
I mean, you want to know the surprising thing with Hofer. We can talk about this a little bit while we're still early in the game. He's actually a really good puck handler.
Yeah, he is. I mean,
But this season, he has not handled the puck well.
no, and I think with me, when I watch Hofer in the net, I just don't see a goalie that's confident.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is, what's kind of going on in his mind, but I just don't feel a goaltender that is confident right now.
We're doing a show, I think, on Wednesday, right? We're going to try and do a show on Wednesday. In that show, I want to talk a little bit about something that you brought up a while ago about how the Blues did preseason.
Yeah.
I think it shows. I think the mistake of preseason is showing.
The way I think the way I view it kind of now is like the Blues should have played at least 2 games where they had a full NHL ready lineup, and they only really won. But like I said, I think that's why I think the Blues play it right, but also they play it a little wrong because they actually use the preseason as a way to navigate young prospects. But then again,
There was no cohesiveness in the line.
Exactly. So you run into the fact
If you're going to do that, you've got to make sure that your top line and your third line, or your second line and your fourth line, are starting every other game.
Yeah, for sure.
Right, and then have them, and you use the other line, to make to move guys around, right? But you have, for one game, line 1 and 3 are lines 1 and 2, and then for another game, line 2 and 4 are 1 and 2. Right? Penalty.
Is that what it was?
Nope.
Okay, just a good play.
Yeah, it looks like he just slipped there.
Looked better than the dumb trip that they had in the last game when Shin barely even touched the guy. He fell down and he was already going.
Oh, that was almost a mistake up there. Pennington the Fowler wasn't ready for it. Wasn't thinking that Pennington was going to give it to him.
That is a nifty little thing that Jordan Bennington is probably the one goalie that I see do that, like the little, get the puck and then easily
Corral
shove
it
it
and
off.
then just chip it off. Yeah.
You don't see goalies do that very often.
Nah, they used to do it a lot. It's kind of gone away. In fact, goalies being good puck handlers has gone away.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's absolutely gone away.
Uh-oh, get the penalty.
Is it on the Blues?
No, I think Detroit. I think it might have been on Detroit. I think. Yes, I think because they had the puck. So.
Power play! I got to get that sound so we can. Dan Emmer power play. Got to get that sound so I can put it on the soundboard here.
So it was for a trip. We have Matt.
Got to do the power play dance.
That's just that's an unfortunate trip Red Wings player, Colton Pareko, on the boards there, and he just skates in and gets him with his skate on skate instead of Pareko. But Blues power play. Let's see if the Blues can capitalize here.
Falk. Thomas. He's saying it's Falk. It's David. Falk. Thomas sits in the office and he wasn't. No one's in the line to shoot. Falk takes the shot, but now puck's going back out. Again, too long to take that shot. Way too long to take that shot.
I feel like the Blues, when they have the power play, they just seem to set up the plays and they move the puck good, but they let the goalie get ready for the shot. And it just
way too much time. Way too much time.
Oh, good keep at the line there.
Holloway. Second power play units out there. I think no, it's still first power play unit. Look at Holloway.
A lot of stuff on the outside right now.
Oh, Holloway's got back door. Holloway's got back door. No one gets it to him. Holloway had back door all the way.
Detroit's going to get to that and sweep the zone.
Yep. Still 50 seconds to go in the power play.
I think they need to do what I talked about, and they need to build off of this. If they don't score, they need to take this.
If you're watching at home, don't forget to comment. Give us your comments. Help, help, help. We need your comment. Kyrou in. Oh, nice little nifty move to Snuggeroo. No. Oh, good back check. A forecheck. That was a forecheck. Good, solid forecheck there.
Oh, he scored! And the St. Louis Blues are on the board!
There we go! Power play goal! Why can't I find the right ones? There it is.
There we go.
There's the button I want.
Yep.
There's the button I want.
Fantastic shot by
Kyrou. Yeah.
And you know what's interesting? I had in my predictions for who scored the first goal, Jordan Kyrou, and I was right.
I think I did too. I think I had Kyrou too.
So I don't know what the hockey guys, I guess, were being nice tonight, but what a shot by Kyrou.
I think I either had Kyrou or had Neighbors. I gotta look. I gotta check it.
I actually think I was gonna go with Holloway, and then I changed up and went Jordan Kyrou. But great shot by Jordan Kyrou. I think that was was that a power play?
Yep, power play.
Power play goal. So.
2 shots. What do I got more shots? For me, a power play, you gotta get 3 shots. You got to get 3 shots on a power play.
You need them shots, and you need to build off of that. Like I said, it's all about building the momentum because people always forget that power plays are momentum.
If you're taking 3 shots, that means that you're staying in the zone as long as you need to stay in the zone. And that's interesting. Oh no, he played it.
There was some pushback from Detroit on that one. That's you always talk about response. We'll see how.
Well, that's what Vink or Utah did well was respond.
Did the block there, I believe. Yeah. I don't know who that was, but.
Well, we're seeing the response that we wanted to from them tonight, but now they got to just put it together for 60 minutes. And right now, Detroit's charging. Detroit is really moving the puck well. Up and lost it there. Oh, what a hit! Walker just nailed somebody right along the board. Oh! I thought Thomas had that one. Thomas could have. If that would have caught, I think he caught a skate, but if that didn't catch the skate, Thomas is gone. Come on.
Great way to keep
good board battle there. Good board battle.
Nice. Yep.
Neighbors throws it back in. Oh, yeah.
Nice. And Kessel
pinching.
That's what we talked about. How Shockey was talking about how the defenseman show, popping up in the play, crossing out an embrace, but that doesn't, that puck doesn't stay in without Kessel getting over the net.
Oh, Snuggeroo had a wide open net. He just couldn't get his backhand. He was on his backhand. He had a wide open net. If he could have had just moved it to his forehand, he'd been in the net. hit a wide open net.
Nice, good room here for
All the way.
Holloway. Squeeze the puck back
Oh,
in
they
the
got
zone.
Holloway and Kyler back together. That's right now I see Holloway, Kyler, and Jen on the line. Oh, Holloway had a wide open net there too, and he wasn't able to pull it. He's
Wasn't
pushing.
able to draw that puck.
You said it. He might be pushing a little bit.
Yeah, like I said, I think you see that talent away from the puck. It's just, when will he get going and get on the scoreboard?
Yeah.
Good points, but the Blues are creating like you said, they're creating their own puck luck right now.
Yeah. I mean, shots are 62. You're and I'm not sure what attempts are. I got to look at the numbers here in a little bit. We will at the first two. All right.
There you go. Great back check. I don't know who that was that just back checked there, but that's the defensive responsibility that I talked about. Like Detroit got nothing from that rush because you have a forward skating back and creating pressure, allowing the defense to make their job easier.
So yesterday, Jim Thomas wrote a book about the Blues, and I went and seen him. I'm friends with Jim Thomas. Yep, good name dropping there. And we talked about this a little bit in about the Blues and the back check and some of the other things. We might be getting Jim Thomas on the show once I get back.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
Yep.
We got was that Bushnevich in there? Right there?
Oh, Tucker.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, nice. That's keeping the puck in the zone. Keep the puck in the zone.
Cross, yep. I think the thing that Tyler Tucker does really well that a lot of Blues fans gravitate towards him, being one of the players that they like to see every night.
He's a stay-at-home defenseman.
Well, that too,
with the hard shot.
But he plays simplistic. He's a simple defenseman. He's not a Kale McCarr out there, but when he has the puck, he's going to shoot that puck.
Yeah.
Which is what you need your defenseman to do. You need them to shoot the puck.
Yep.
Oh, almost a good move there from.
Passes aren't sloppy tonight. I mean, they're connecting. They made. Oh, fuck.
Oh.
There we go. Is it?
Yeah, he
Yep.
scored.
There we go. I wasn't sure.
Jake Neighbors, it looks like. Jake Neighbors doing great play.
There we go. Neighbors cleaning out the garbage, taking out the trash. That was a trash goal.
I believe. Let's see who passes that puck across the ice here.
It was all trash.
Who passed that puck around across there?
I don't remember.
Thomas, maybe?
Falk. Falk gets it over. Yeah. Falk passes to Neighbors.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know. I was saying who. That was Falk there that passed it, but who passed the puck to Falk? Because
I didn't see.
I think it was Rob. I could be. It might have been Snuggerud or Thomas, but what a pass!
Yeah, Falk and Thomas when the assist there.
Yeah. So Thomas, another great full ice pass.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy is just incredible with his passes. But the more and more I look at it, they're showing Snuggerud too. I don't know. I guess it was Thomas.
It was Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Well, Snuggerud was around the net, so there's a chance it could have bounced off of him instead of it might get looked at, but I don't think so.
Who we got here?
I'm just surprised they didn't challenge him for goaltender interference, to be honest with you.
I don't know if there would have been enough there, but the NHL, they
Snuggerud was in the crease.
Yeah.
Snuggerud was in the crease prior to the shot.
You never know though
Yeah.
with officials though, man. They're so inconsistent.
Yeah.
And that's one rule that they have not figured out yet is the goaltender interference rule.
Well, to me.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Blues are getting their chances, man. They look great right now.
Shots are 9 to 2-3.
Right?
They look exactly what we wanted.
They look like a team who is poised to get to their game early. Exactly what we talked about. You know, and
Yep.
the more I think about it, we didn't even give our score predictions for this game.
No, we didn't have time.
We just kind of just.
We had a good talk, and then we took that break because I was feeling it. Vanderbilt beats Missouri 17-10, so they picked their second loss. But again, that's not a bad beat from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got a good team, so.
Detroit getting some pressure here in the ozone, but who's trying to hold strong here? That's another thing too. I will say, I think the Blues have done a good job of keeping teams not to the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
I feel.
Well, even with the blowout, they're still being defensively responsible.
Yeah, for sure.
The blowouts come from just bad bounces or bad plays or.
Oh, here we
you
go.
know.
Who we got here in the skirmish here? Nope,
I don't think anything's
that was a
gonna go
quick
big
cutaway. All right, so we're going to a TV timeout.
TV timeout.
2-0 on the
Hey.
Red Wings at Little Caesars Arena.
Oh, Dr. Detroit's joining us. They waste time looking for the perfect shot instead of creating. Well, there's Jason Moore. Hey, Jason, how you doing, bud? Dr. Detroit says, "Boo, let's go Red Wings." Not tonight. Not tonight. We're Rousey from Metlo, and then Jason Moore. Are you in the building, Jason Moore? Jason Moore? No. Is he? Okay. Hey, Jason, thank you. I thought I had a feeling he might be. Did you subscribe? Did I get a new subscriber? There we go. So the way we're going to do it this year, we're going to every Sunday we'll do a weekly talk show, hour and a half, and then I'm going to try and do one game a week because I live in Hawaii. The time difference and my work schedule with my lift kind of makes it hard. But we're going to try and do one game a week. So look for us to come on. Ring that little bell so you'll get the notification when we're online. And we look forward to hearing more from you, Jason. Thank you for watching. Yay, Jason! Give Jason some love, right?
For sure. Appreciate it.
Yep. Detroit's second pair is 20 and 21. I don't know what that. Oh, defensively, I'm not sure where you're going at with that. They're Dr. Detroit.
He might be talking about their ages.
Ages. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I know some of the young talent from Detroit, and I think Detroit. They need to be better, and the Geyser plan has been going on for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
And honestly, I always say this to you, hockey is always better when the Detroit Red Wings and the Blues are good teams.
And I say this about the Chicago, right? I tell Wendy that I want Chicago good. I want the Blues good. It makes the rivalry better, right?
So we're back into the action here. It looks like. Oh no, is this replay? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So this is the Jordan Kyrou goal.
Kyrou power play goal. Yep.
What a shot by Kyrou, though, man.
Yeah, it was.
Exactly what you wanted here from your boy here, shooting the puck.
Yep.
All right, so we're getting ready for face-off here, offensive zone for the St.
I think
Louis
we've got
Blues.
5 minutes to go in the first period.
There hasn't been a lot of whistles in this game.
No, absolutely have not.
It seems like I think we have who's that? Thomas on face-off, or is that?
I'm turned for a second. I'm trying to pull up the event summary and the game summary.
Well, don't matter.
It's got about 5:30 to go in the first period.
All right.
Kyrou was from Follower and Snuggerud.
So yeah, Snuggerud. I was thinking that it was Snuggerud because they were showing him. That was a great pass by Snuggerud.
Another loose puck right in front of the net.
And you know what that comes from? A offensive zone face-off win.
Yep.
Even after Thomas gets kicked out of the draw there.
Oh, that's gonna. Oh, wow. If there'd have been a goal, it would have got waved off. That would have got waved off.
Gibson, though, very aggressive out of the net there. It looked like he was almost at the hash marks.
Oh, I wanted to say to Jason, thank you so much, Jason, for being the camera protector. Right? That camera is a $4,000 camera. And I had someone at our first show put a chair right up on the tripod. Yeah, you should have seen me, man.
He about lost it.
Yeah, I almost got kicked out of my bar that loves me. Yeah, that was so. I appreciate you being the camera protector tonight. Thank you, man.
Another great ozone face-off win for the St. Louis Blues. I'm telling you, they're controlling this game,
Yeah.
and it shows. The Blues are usually not really a good face-off team. I mean,
they haven't been lately, no.
Last season was good. They had good
Yeah,
face-off.
they had a couple of that. Yeah, since O'Reilly left, we've kind of fell back in. I mean, Thomas does okay, but he's not. O'Reilly was sitting close to 60. That's a penalty coming up.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's on the Blues.
We're going to a
penalty kill.
Looks like we got Fowler maybe.
I didn't see who it was, but
It might have been. I think it was. They were showing Fowler, so
yeah.
looks like a slash. Yep. Sam Fowler in the box. Heading to our second TV timeout. He's up 2-0 still.
I don't know. Are we?
Yes, sir. You get the cool voice. I get my voice.
Yeah, I get it. Your voice like that, doesn't it? See, that's the difference. The way I enunciate my voice, they'll hear that. They'll hear my voice. You guys like that? Can you hear it? I got another really good one. This one.
Now we sound like Alvin and the Chipmunk.
Don't you like me? Yep. Yeah, I got all kinds of fun little things here. Where are we at here? Like this one. Okay. Enough playing for now. I think I'm back. There we go. That's for our buddy Jason there. We'll keep cheering him. Thank you for watching. This is Guy, the White Blues fan, and Justin Eagle Eye Scott. We are giving you our dive game reaction here at the Elks Lodge in Cedar Hill, Missouri. About 35 minutes from downtown St. Louis, give or take. Thank you so much for hosting us tonight. You've been a great crowd, and we want to hear you cheer. I can hear it a little bit. We'll get them louder. As they get more lubricated, they'll get louder. Hey, we're just having a good time. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's all about.
Back from commercial break. I think this is probably the last commercial break before the first intermission here. They're showing how's the brink at, it looks like.
Big penalty kill here. You've got to kill this. You absolutely have to kill this.
It looks like 4:28 to go in the first period here.
Yep.
So, Blues with seems to be that was another face-off, I believe. They kind of lost control there. Detroit in the zone.
Look at this thing. He's got juice on one side.
Oh.
On the other.
Wait and see. I think this
Detroit's got good movement on this power play. Oh, wow. Larkin just missed.
And this is kind of what I mean about how the Blues are playing well. This is kind of what I mean about the Blues playing well. We get a clear there, but on the penalty kill, I've seen the Blues keep teams to the outside.
Yeah.
They're not getting a lot of chances in the slot, and that's what you love to see, especially your goaltender. I know you love to see.
Absolutely.
Dylan Larkin's been an absolute monster this year to start the year. So we'll see if he can keep picking up for the Red Wings here.
Well, I mean, we got to ask that question earlier. Are the Red Wings for real? And I'm starting. I said I don't think so. I'm feeling. Oh wow. Yeah, I think bad pass there because that would have been in the back of the net.
Well, and I think they're getting better, and I think that they'll find a little bit more consistency. But as for the team itself, I mean, this is the best offensive zone time that they've had in this game up to this point, and it's a power play. So
yeah,
I mean,
but they haven't gotten a shot off it.
Yeah.
Oh, Cedar's coming off the bench hurt.
That's that effort that we talk about though. Like a lot of people will say, "Oh, Cedar hasn't really done much," but I think he's been very good away from the puck.
Cedar blocked the puck off his foot there. Yeah,
he'll be stinging a little bit, but he's a fighter. If anybody knows anything about
they're
Cedar,
gonna give him the numbing spray.
Yeah, if you know anything about Cedar, he's a blue collar player, and that's why I said I think he fits the St. Louis Blues because the Blues are a blue collar team.
Yep. So at the end of the first, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Let me and Justin stretch our legs real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll analyze the first period. And we've got a special event to do during the intermission. We'll do that. In fact, you know what? We'll do that as soon as the period is over.
Rest our legs. My legs are fine. It's my neck.
Well, kind of what I was going at there.
Looks like, I guess, was that another block shot?
Yeah, another block shot. They've got one shot on the power play.
The Blues are selling out right now for to block that puck, not allow that puck to get on net, which is good to see.
That was their shot right there, and Bennington made the stop. Right.
There, Jason, I love it. Thank you, buddy.
What did he say?
He said, just make sure you stay away from the camera. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. This guy gets the medal tonight.
Oh, it's Ashley! Slapshot's here. We might have to get her on the mic here in a few minutes and the intermission. Right? I got my third mic in the headset. It's just really short.
Here we go. We got Blues coming in, trying to come back and take the momentum back from the Detroit power play.
I will say Ashley's probably the one person you don't need to worry about with the camera. She knows if she gets too close to my camera, she's in trouble. She knows that. Ashley used to be a co-host, so she's aware of what we got going here.
Good patience from the D.
Very, very good.
There you go. Quick transition here. Get the puck in deep. Signal is line change, I believe. See how you got four Blues players coming back on that, Detroit player, giving that pressure, not allowing them to create any chances.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm starting to see from the Blues that I like a little bit better is the dumping. Oh, Snuggie. He got goal eyes there.
Jimmy Snugglebugs.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I thought he had that one. Right? I absolutely thought he had that
so
one.
we are getting usually it is 3, but there's not been a lot of whistles in this game. To have them timeouts the way they usually have them. So. All right.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, I'm doing the best I can with the feedback. We've done a decent job at keeping it controlled, I think. Right? Good. I mean, there's not a lot of negative that we can talk about right now. I mean, the Red Wings have their, that chance that we saw earlier that could have ended up bad. But I honestly don't think. Oh, hey, we got Shaggy, John Hefner, the guy that's supposed to be here who ate. Where are you at, John?
Where are you at, Hefner?
We're missing you. Is there sound or is my feed bad? Tad, it's your feed. We got good sound, Tad. Check your what do you call it? You might have it muted. So that happens a lot. People will have it muted and not know it, and they'll tell me there's no sound. Right, Ash? Right? Sister JJ saying, hi, Ashley, Guy, and Justin. There we go. See, Ashley's right front and center. Front and center. She's on the fan cam. We're going to have to adjust the fan cam here in a little bit. Guy, give me some. I suck at play-by-play. You get reaction. That's it. You leave in the morning. Well, hey, when you get, let me know what's going on tomorrow, bud. Let me know, and then maybe we can get together Monday. I know we're going to the game on Tuesday. I couldn't go with you. You know that. So we're going Thursday. Yep, and then Wednesday we're doing the show. She's here. Shaggy's saying, give my regards to Ashley.
We are back from the commercial break. They just showed the Snuggerud opportunity. Just missed. Okay. Man, the guy has a wicked wrist.
Yeah.
So
he got saucerized there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, any player who snags the puck, it gives up a pizza like that in the slot. I mean,
I think it went on edge on him.
I think it did. It went right up above that crossbar, though. Okay.
Offside. No, you're right. I don't know what. And I'm looking at this period, thinking, well, what negatives can I take out? Maybe when we see the stat sheet, maybe something will pop up. Hey, giveaways, because that's been an issue with the Blues.
I mean, in this period, I haven't really seen many giveaways. I mean, the only thing I can remember is, the power play and how Detroit had quite a bit of zone time. But I mean, I just feel a team is just determined right now. They look like they have the energy right now.
Oh, nice keep in.
Oh, the pass across there. Yeah, it just feels like everything 5-on-5 for Detroit right now is just they're struggling they're in the zone, in their zone for extended periods of time, and then when they eventually are able to get out, they're tired, and the Blues players are just relentless on the back check right now.
Well, I mean, what we're seeing tonight is that old adage. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. We're seeing the size of the fight in this dog.
Yeah. Well,
right?
And it's kind of like what you talked about. They're playing for each other right now. They know that they got, I mean, I guess when you talk about playing for yourself, you kind of talk about like scrums or like fighting or big hits, but like they just seem like a well-oiled machine right now.
I think Utah embarrassed them, and I think they're showing that, right? And if they can feed off of that, there's always in a season there's one game that defines the season, and I always talk about 19, and we're about done with this.
Done with the period here, coming up on about 10 seconds.
Yeah. Shots 11-4. I like that. That's a good number. Now they can just keep it. And there we go. That is the end of the period.
End of two between the St. Louis Blues and the Red Wings at Little Caesars Arena.
Yep. And so we're gonna the period's coming in. We're gonna take, before we take a quick break, we need to do something. Miss Teresa, can you please come up here? Yes.
Yeah, you gotta come up here.
Teresa. Yeah, okay. I know you can't see me on the camera.
I don't call her Teresa. I call her Mom. Okay?
Yeah, you can call her. Yeah. You can't get away with that.
We got Mom up here.
Let her in here.
All right.
Okay. It is Miss Teresa's 21st birthday. 22nd. Right? I have to tell you, I'm going to say this real quick. Justin reached out to me about 4 or 5 months ago, wanted to come on a show. We had a few conversations. He came on, and then he came on again, and he came on again, and he came on again. And I have since decided that he should be my co-host. And he's now, the co-host here. And his mom has just supported him and supported me since I've been in St. Louis. And we want to say thank you so much. And the only way that you can say thank you to someone on their birthday is and a 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Teresa. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! And the world is a Hawaiian thing. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're going to take a quick 2-3 minute break. Let us get something to stretch our necks, and we'll be right back. And we have a special guest to help us go through the period. So stand by. We will be right at the Elks Club in Cedar Hill, Missouri, and we have a special guest. She has not been on the show for a while, but welcome back, Ashley Slapshot Jones.
Hey, it's so nice to be here.
There we go. I got to keep your mic up. Yeah, you're going to have to speak right into that one.
Okay.
There we go.
All
That's
right.
better. Yeah, welcome back, Ashley. Thank you for coming out tonight.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't miss it.
What do you think about that period there?
Oh, it was great to see them working together and being cohesive for once after the last two games.
We talked about it on the pregame about him putting the workers out there, trying to get things together, and I think it's shown. And then the power play was connected. I mean, it struggled, but it was connected. I'll take that.
Oh, I'll take it any day.
Well, I think it's interesting to kind of talk about too, where we look at the power play, and although, like you said, we may not have got the shots that we needed, but we ended up getting a goal, and I think it comes with the territory that, like what I said to you, Guy, that we need to see the Blues take those power plays and turn them into momentum for the game.
Yeah. No, they did well, and then on the penalty kill, they got one shot. Detroit got one shot, right? So Detroit was confused. They were frustrated, and it's shown. And coming into this now, here's where it really gets important coming into the second, right? Let's come over to the stats here real quick. Let me pull up my stat sheet here. And the numbers are good. So the Blues outshot Detroit 12-4. Detroit had 14 attempts. That's it. The Blues almost had more shots than Detroit had attempts. St. Louis ended up with 21 attempps, if I'm reading that right. Hits were 7-9. Okay, there's one thing we can go. The Blues did not hit them.
I mean, but well,
Blues had the puck.
what's the ideology? You don't throw hits if you have the puck.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the Blues controlled play, and they didn't need to throw the body. And like you said, this game between the Blues and the Red Wings isn't really a rivalry per se. For history, sure, but as for where the two teams currently stand, not really a rivalry.
Right. The giveaways were 4 apiece. The Blues had a takeaway. Detroit didn't. Block shots were 6-4 in favor of St. Louis. Face-offs were 10-8 for Detroit, 56% to 44%. So almost evened up. I mean, and then you go and if you look at the score sheet, you got that power play that came from Raditsky's tripping call at 5:52, and with 10 seconds to go, Kyrou just buried a beautiful
Oh, it
shot.
was beautiful.
Right?
Very good shot. I mean, the Jordan Kyrou that we all know on the ice right there.
Well, I mean, and he had a lane longer. I mean,
Yeah.
wider than Highway 44.
He
just
had time. He had time
Yeah.
to really throw out that puck, but he was on his stick, off his stick.
Yeah, he picked the spot and nailed it. And that came from Fowler and Snuggerud. And then, you get at the 12:54 mark, even strength. Thomas just a laser to Falk, who gets down in the circle, and then a pass right into the garbage zone. And there's Mr. Nate. And actually, Snuggerud was in there too. I thought they could have challenged for goaltender interference. It was 50-50, but they could have challenged for it.
I don't know with how goaltender interference has been though. You're set a 50-50 shot, and you never know how that's going to go.
Right,
It's so iffy. Like I said, that's the one rule the NHL has yet to figure out. I mean, we talked about it, guys. The goalie interference call on Chicago when they got their goal, taken away, and I don't really see any goaltender interference there, and they called that goal interference. So it's kind of hit or miss, but they could have challenged, but I think Detroit just hasn't gotten to their game like they needed to start this game.
Well, Tad Duderman figured the sound part out. I knew it was on your end, Tad, because everyone else had it. Equato said, great start. It's a big rivalry for me. All my cousins are from Detroit. Let's go Blues.
Oh, well, in that case, yeah, of course. And you got to give them some slack a little bit.
Right. I mean, honestly, while we're not in the same division or conference anymore, this is still a rivalry game. There's still some rivalry there. I still can't say Stevie Eiserman's name without wanting to just throw up.
Oh, same. I still can't.
Right.
Can't even on you watch that video of the second overtime goal that he scored in '96.
Justin doesn't even know about that.
No, well, and I know. Well, that's why I said that it is not a rivalry as of where the two teams sit currently. It is a rivalry based on the fact of history itself. So the history, yes, you have the ultimate rivalry in the St. Louis Blues and Detroit Red Wings, but as of right now, both teams are not to that level. And Detroit, we only see them 2 times a year now. We don't see them 4 times.
And actually, we're going to see them really quick because we're there now.
Yep.
We're away Monday, and then Tuesday, Detroit's here.
Yeah,
Justin, buddy, my daughter, Leia, that I was telling you about the other day, even she will tell you that the Red Wings suck.
I don't know if I go that far. I mean,
She will tell you.
They're not as good as they should be with the talent that they have. But
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
I still use this video. Okay. I wanted to make sure I had.
Oh, of
permission.
course you have permission.
he asked you to use it after he already used it.
No, it's all right. Leia is always okay on the Bluenote Fan Report.
Right. Yep. We're just making sure. I mean, I knew it was okay. I just was gonna double check anyway.
You would get me heated up in the past, and then you'd put on lamp.
You sent me the video.
I know, but I'd say that you would get me heated up on a topic, and then you'd play lamp.
Yeah. She's in the opening.
Yeah.
I don't know if you see my opening video. She's in it. So
Yeah, I mean, I've been on the show plenty of times now, so I definitely have a little bit of a grasp on
yeah.
things that go on. Not everything, I guess.
So here's my question: did we see something in the first period that you could call a negative?
Ashley, are you talking to me or are you talking to Ashley?
I'll ask Ashley first.
Say that again.
Was there something negative to take away in the first period? Can you go in, if you're the coach, you go in the locker room, what can you say we need to do better?
I mean, there's always something that we can do better.
Mhm.
I feel like this was one of our better periods that we've had in the past week. So I don't see anything that was blindingly obvious. But obviously, more shots stood at, more hits. That's something that Monty's going to want to see is more hits. But I feel like overall, the play was good. That's something we want to continue.
Justin?
I mean, I think physicality would be up there, but like I said, it comes with the old adage that you're not throwing the body if you have the puck. So, I mean, obviously you have your like reverse hits, your board battles, your physicality of board battles. So, I mean, I guess that, but they haven't really shown any weakness in this game so far. I think the first period was as good as a period as you can hope for. I guess the only thing that I could really say, like, hey, like, let's not do is take penalties. I mean, that's about it.
Yeah, but the penalty wasn't, that's going to happen. Trips or hooks are going to happen. So I'm not. There was one thing that I said that I looked at and I thought maybe needed to get cleaned up, and that's passing. It's still not crisp. It's still not tape to tape. It's still going in. It's either too far ahead or it's in the skate. So while this game is 2-0, if the passing was crisp, it could be 4-0. So that's the one area where, and it doesn't show on the score sheets I have, but I'm sure out there somewhere you could look at it and go, that's something that can get cleaned up, and that's something you clean up between the first and second period.
I could see that.
I mean, I'm not fully sold on a game like so far that hasn't been with decent passing. I mean, could it be better? We've seen the Blues just absolutely throw lasers on their sticks to each other, and it's a beautiful thing to see. But as for my opinion, I think that this is as good as a road period as you can have.
Yeah, I mean, and then one other thing that I'm picking at nits here, right? The cycle. It's kind of there, but it's not there. I think the cycle really needs to get cleaned up just enough. Because if you can cycle the puck, if you can, especially when they have their number one line on there, and you can keep them out there for 2-3 minutes, come the end of the game, they're gassed, and that's where the cycle is so important. And actually, I've talked about that forever.
Oh yeah, the cycle's been something you keep a dead horse with. But yes, I agree that the passing has to get there for the cycle. So I'll agree with you.
I think as for cycling in this game, I think the thing that kind of gets lost is there's not many teams or many lines that cycle, 4 lines through and get a lot of 2-minute, 2.5-minute shifts, 2-minute shifts. It's a very hard thing to do because they're all professional athletes.
Yeah.
So getting those type of ozone time frames are very hard. You only see them maybe once or twice a game if you're lucky. I mean,
if you have a solid cycle, you're going to get 2 to 3 shots on that shift. It's not as much the time as it is getting those type of shots, because those type of shots start leading to bad decisions. That's what the cycle does for me. It leads to bad decisions.
Well, and I agree, but
on the defensive side.
Yeah, and I think it wears defensive players down, and I do agree the cycle is huge. But as for what I saw in that period, I didn't see a team that couldn't cycle. They had plenty of time in that period where they were in the offensive zone creating chances. I mean, they outshot the Red Wings 12-4 in the first period.
Yes, they did.
So they were doing what they needed to do in that period.
Yeah, Jason Moore said more shots. I got 12. For me, 10 a period. You need 30 a game. If you get 12, I'm happy.
On the power play?
On the power play, okay.
On the power, if you're getting 12 shots on the power play, I hope you score at least.
Sister JJ says, I know who that little girl is. So we know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I know who he's talking.
Matt Lowe says, what's up, Snapshot Jones? And says, good to see you, Ashley. Right, it is. It is really, really good to have you on the show back here. Thank you so much for joining us in the second
It was a
intermission.
pleasure.
Right, if you're going to stick around, maybe we'll have you come back in the second intermission.
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay, well, this is Ashley Jones. Please give a big round of applause for Miss Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Great to have you here today. We're going to let her slip out. As we get ready for the second period, I got to ask all these great fans here. Oh, man. Come on, guy. I'm sitting on my court there. I got to ask the fans. Yeah, let me kind of turn this up a little bit. So I want to hear from them. Are you guys enjoying yourself out there tonight? Right? Are you enjoying the Bluenote Fan Report? Right? Please, if you're enjoying it, go on Facebook, go on YouTube, search Bluenote Fan Report and subscribe. Get our numbers up. And we have a TikTok. If you're on TikTok, search Bluenote Fan Report. You'll see a lot of this guy. He's been doing my TikToks for me. I get on there when I can, but we're trying to really build this brand. Actually, today's also another birthday party. My show just recently turned 7 years old when we started the TikTok. So I've been doing this. This is my 7th year. I'm real happy that I started in 2018-19. A lot of people with the results I've had may have quit, but I've stuck it out. And one of the reasons I stuck it out was Roland. We miss you, Roland, greatly. I know we have something to show from Roland. Unfortunately, my messenger is not working at all. I'm going to see. Yeah, it's just not working at all.
All right, we are actually underway here for the second period.
Oh, we are underway.
Detroit with a face-off win to start the second period, which actually that was one of the areas I actually didn't touch on. That was actually one of the areas I didn't touch on in that period. Was you said the face-offs were in Detroit's favor, which actually surprised me.
Yeah, but it was close to 50-50.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was. I thought the Blue. Oh, we're getting a.
We're going back to the power play.
Great to see. It's good to see that the Blues are generating power plays instead of taking. But the Blues have generally usually always been a very disciplined team, and we've seen some pretty bad calls.
Yep. Well, looks like we're on the power play here.
Let's see.
I didn't see what the call was.
Good,
interference.
Good forecheck in there.
Oh, cross check.
Yeah,
Cross check, yeah.
Very good opportunity right there.
Let's see what it is here in a second.
Face off here. Oh, and we get the face off win here. Great win.
Holding on Edmonton. I thought it might have been interference. Oh, Boucher planned on that one. There we go.
There you go, Boucher. Keeping that puck.
See, that's what I got. See, this is, I know it's the power play. There we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, St. Louis is up 3-0. Boucher.
Hey, and this is great for Boucher. I think he's starting to get that confidence back a little bit. And I know Blues fans were
59 seconds into it. Yeah, he just he played a 600 game, last one, and he got his, I think this is 300th with the Blues. And then he gets, Thomas got his 400 point now.
Oh, man, what a deflection.
Oh, yeah, what a deflection.
What a deflection.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
What a
really nice.
nifty shot.
Bushnevich from Holloway.
What
with
a
his second of the
shot by
season.
Holloway. Right on the stick. That's like a Robert Thomas-esque.
What did they just talk about? What did I just talk about in the intermission, right?
Well, and I think this is good for Bushnevich because Bushnevich has been a talk of the town for St. Louis, about his contract not being worth it. And Bushnevich knows it. He was one of the guys who came in last year and said he didn't do enough.
Right. No, he did. He said, I need to do better.
I'll tell you what, though, the Blues have got John Gibson flustered, and they got him moved. They got him moving in the net. He is very shaky right now. And what did I say in the pregame? I said that this could be beneficial for the Blues because the Blues know John Gibson all too well.
Yeah. What's funny is the thing that I said that nitpicking needed to be fixed. The two things, we just saw it.
I think the power play struggles. I think from predictability. Every time that they have a power play, it seems that they just set up and they do too much.
Yeah.
If they would just simplify their game, their power play would be so
I mean,
much
if they kissed
better.
it,
Yeah.
you know what that means?
No, not exactly, but
Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
well, that that's maybe that old type of
Wisdom.
wisdom or a acronym that they used back in the olden days.
You better watch it with them olden days there, bud.
Hey, you always knock my blindness. I gotta give you something.
Yeah, but you knocked my hearing. The fact that I gotta put.
I can't knock a guy's hearing if he can't hear. Okay, come on, give me a break.
Yeah. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Yeah. Shots. Right now are 15-5. Blues are out shooting 2-1 in this period.
Well, and I think that's actually good that you bring that up because I think they do something really well that they have been doing, and that is keeping the shots low against.
Yeah.
The Blues have gone in very. Oh, he scored! 4-0 for the St. Louis Blues.
Won't you be my neighbor?
Man,
Like a good neighbor, Jake is there.
just a fantastic.
And I can hear him, stop singing, please. Jake Neighbors with a,
Robert Thomas.
I'm sorry, I called it. At the intermission, what needed to get cleaned up.
Yeah, the passing looks direct. Well, like I said, from my opinion, I don't think the passing looked all that bad in the first period. I don't.
Well, there were passes that were missing the tape. They were either too far forward or they were catching skates.
Yeah.
Now they're taking the tape.
Yeah, they so now we see a little bit of a turn of events. It wasn't 4-0 in the first period, but it is 4-0 right now for the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah.
The Detroit Red Wings look very defeated right now, and
They just took the timeout.
yeah, Todd McClellan, I believe, he's not very happy.
No.
So we've seen a lot of him in his days in LA, I believe.
Yeah, well, you're getting outshot 16-5. You're getting crippled up.
Yeah.
There's an issue. I guess that was a short timeout.
I don't. Did they take a timeout?
That's what it says on the
Oh,
board.
okay. Oh, maybe they did. I didn't see that.
That was a great pass by Thomas. Boy, that's good for me too. He's got me. What's he got? 2 assists today.
And I have Snugger and I'm glad I think I kept Snugger.
Snugger's got 2 points in this game.
Now that I say that,
Neighbors has 2 goals.
Yep.
Hat trick watch.
Yeah. And you know what? And now that I say that, I don't know if I kept Snuggerud in my lineup or not. I hope I did. But very good start for the St. Louis. It was exactly what we needed to see. And like you said, you weren't really looking for a W or an L. You were preferring a W tonight, but you want to see a team who is willing to dig.
I want to see a team playing for each other.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what I think we're seeing. Right? Do you guys agree? Are we seeing a team playing for each other tonight? There we go. I got a little bit of noise in the crowd. Hey, thank you for showing up tonight. This is the most people I've ever had at a live. So thank you all for joining us here at the Bluenote Fan Report tonight. So this is where the lull happens. When you have a 4-goal lead, this is what happened to Utah. You know, that 4-goal lead, and it almost slipped away from them. So the Blues have got to make sure that they keep with this.
Yeah, and not take their foot off the gas. You know, take a Colorado Avalanche approach and really take it to your opponent.
And there's another thing that, you know, it might be a little early to talk about this, but if they win this game, you know what their road record is going to be this season?
It'll be 3-0 on the season.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know Matt Lowe. Matt Lowe, if you're still listening, I got to call you out there. I know you said Bennington hasn't been solid. I got to disagree with that. I mean, you got a G's Justin from Robert. Hey, Robert, we're not that far from you. Well, a little bit far from you. So,
G's for me. What did I do?
I don't know. Maybe we missed. Oh, here we go. I missed something. Sister JJ. Matt Lowe says, tell them to subscribe. I did say subscribe, didn't I? I told everybody to subscribe. Right. I'm catching up on some comments as we're watching the game here.
And you know, it's actually interesting that you talk about bringing it up,
right.
Or fighting for your team. I think the good aspect of that is diving out to block shots.
Yeah,
I think that's a good way of interpreting it.
Oh, good save!
Great save by John Gibson.
Yeah, good save. He needed that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
that was Neighbors for the hat trick, but now he looks hurt.
And he blocked the shot.
Oh, he blocked the shot.
He blocked the shot. So the Blues are bailing out and making the effort to try to block shots. I mean, it is inspiring when you see teammates that don't usually block the puck. A shooter, a Neighbors. I mean, Neighbors block the puck all the time, but you get the point. When you see guys that usually don't take one for the team, it's inspiring.
Yeah, it is. So I'm going back here. We're talking about us being 7 years old. Robert Morton says, GD, I've been listening that long. I probably get away with damn here. He says, I think there's something wrong with me. And Matt goes, I know, Rob. What have we been doing with our lives? Jason Moore said, Low is a product of outworking your opponent. Power play. That's what you meant. Power play,
there we
right?
Go.
Okay.
That's what we're talking about. Sticking up for the boys. Yep. There we go.
Yeah. Scrum.
Yep. Detroit goes heavy into the net.
Kessel, you gotta like Kessel, man. Yeah. He gets in the lineup, and every time he's in the lineup, he's energy all the way. Energy.
Detroit passes the net right there, and what happens? The two big boys, Tyler Tucker and Matt Kessel, are over there in the scrum.
And Chris Tucker says, "Can we just stay on?" Or Chris Jockey says, "Can we just stay on the road?" And Matt Lowe, attaboy, Tomer. Yeah, that was a hell of a pass, man.
They have been
11 people watching. Keep it up. Keep watching. Woo-hoo! Someday we're gonna hit that 50 mark. That's our goal. 50 viewers at one time. We're going to get there sooner or later.
They've been good on the road, right? Yeah. And like I said, and I know you said you kind of disagreed when we talked about like when has the Blues looked the best? Obviously, the best game was the Dallas game,
Yeah.
and we went to that one. But I think the Vancouver game was as good as a road game as you could have asked for from that group. They smothered Vancouver in that game, and to start the Calgary game, they weren't as great. They kind of looked like they did in the home opener, but in the second and third period, they got to their game, and then that transitioned over to the Vancouver.
Well, the only thing with the Vancouver game is I felt what I've been worried about here. Like they got that lead, and they started to rest on it.
Well, no, yeah, that is true. Well, in the Blues here, I feel like the Blues are notorious for that, getting leads and then just stop playing.
Yep.
And I think it comes from the fact it's not an excuse, but like when you look at teams like Colorado or Edmonton, you know, these star guys, they don't let these games get out of control. Their teams are allowed to come back very much. So they take these games and they run with it when they're up in a game.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to catch up on things here. It looks like Neighbors may be hurt. We'll kind of see if there's more that comes out on that.
I guess did he leave the bench? Did he leave the bench or is he? Okay, he's in the tunnel.
Yeah, he's in the tunnel. So.
Well, hopefully it's nothing. I think it was a block shot. I believe was. Oh, here we go. They might show it. Yeah, it was a block shot. Man, he sold out. I saw that. They just showed it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he took a block. I mean, he blocked that sucker, and he really took one. Yeah, he took one.
He's going to the locker room, I think. Is he coming back out? Oh, he's testing it.
No, yeah, he's in the tunnel currently still. Hopefully it's just a sting from a shot and not like he went into the boards and like hurt his ankle or knee.
Yeah, just trying to. Quickest way to gain viewers has always been nudity, but really nobody wants to see that from you too. Well, maybe not.
So we're on the penalty kill, but the Blues are doing a good job of keeping the puck out of their zone. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just laughing at Bob Morton and his comment there. I know he's in Farmington. I don't know how far that is from here, but it's not that far, is it? Maybe 20 minutes. I think it's a little bit more off 55 though, because we're kind of out of the way.
It's kind of looking like what I was talking about. I think the Blues penalty kill has not been as bad as one. I'm kind of surprised that they're 24th on penalty kill.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought their penalty kill has looked pretty good in most of their efforts. I mean, they killed off 6 power plays for the Minnesota Wild in the first game.
Yeah. No, I think they gave up one to him.
But the one was he was holding the guy's stick and he should have got called for it. Didn't. But another kill for the St. Louis Blues. How much time we got left on the power play?
49 seconds.
49 seconds, but not a lot of ozone time for the Detroit Red Wings on this power play.
Not sure what you mean about an hour there, Jay. Say again?
Oh, there it is. Detroit. They finally get one on the power play. Cross ice there.
Damn it. I need a shutout from Bennington, and I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, but not a lot of ozone time. A good way to battle back on the boards there for them. But
they get the power play goal.
We'll see it here on the replay here. It's right across the ice, not really being covered, but
I don't see where that one went in.
Yeah, I don't know where he put that exactly.
Oh wow, Bennington! I don't think Bennington saw it.
Yeah, it was a good play by Detroit.
Side, he went in short side, so Bennington just couldn't get over it.
Just a little late,
but see, this is what I was talking about, that lull. You know, and one of the things that doesn't get talked about is when teams get up these leads, they don't want to embarrass the other team, so they back down. It's fucking embarrassing. Embarrass them, you know? Because they'll do it to you.
That was a good save.
Penalty coming. Back-to-back power penalty kills. As soon as Shintuck got pucked, they whistled it, so I'm guessing it's another penalty coming.
Maybe. There was a chance right there. I'm not too. No. I think it's
Offside.
Yeah, I might have just been offside, but
This is something else. Yeah. So they didn't. I saw the penalty was coming, but I guess I was wrong.
I didn't see it pop up on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too, like I said, I'm not too quick to say that they're in the air right now. It seems like they're still skating fast. Like it seems like they're
Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. We're going on the power
There you go,
play.
baby. All right. Yeah, you definitely need the sound for power play.
Oh, Wendy's here. Hey, Wendy. If you want to join us, you're more than welcome to, Wendy. You got the link. It's the standard link.
Nah, we changed it. We don't like Blackhawks fans. Nah, keep that Blackhawks propaganda away from me.
Yeah.
I've seen so much of that bull crap on X that I'm kind of tired of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry if Wendy has to come on. I almost always let him on. Very rarely don't I let him on.
Yeah.
He's a friend, so.
We have a face-off win again. The Blues are doing well in the offensive zone, getting their draw wins here.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's see this cycle. Let's see this power play. Oh, Neighbors, get that, Patty.
So Neighbors is back. I kind of figured that he's a gamer and he would definitely be back out, but that last black shot left definitely hurt him.
Yeah. Oh, he's fighting too. He's still hurt. He's still tender.
Good movement, way to get in the zone. Something that the Blues seem to struggle on usually is getting in the zone to set it back up. They got back in very well.
Oh, Neighbor hit off Neighbors. I thought it might have gone in.
Oh, Pavel Buchnevich and the bumper there.
Yeah.
It seems like they've been trying to go to him quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. They just keep taking the shots.
Hey,
I like that.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
I like that.
Yeah.
There's your shots on the power play, right?
Yeah.
There's your shots on the power play. Wow, what a good crowd here tonight. I'm gonna have to try and move the crowd cam here a little bit, try and get a little bit better focus on the Ashes. Like everybody's still in the crowd. Well, because you sat right in front of the crowd cam. Yeah. Face off coming.
Oh, that was a great block shot right there.
There we go. Now I get Will in there.
One of their players is going on.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I got the light. I got to keep that camera out of the light because then it just blinds the camera. So you get caught in there, Will.
Looks like he might have went off. I saw him in the tunnel. I don't know if he went off. He might have. That was a good play. He blocked a good shot for. Good keep there.
Oh, that was a little softy, Dougie. Can't be doing that on a power play.
Okay, the Red Wings are back to strength now.
Oh, he went short side when it was complete. He should if he goes stick side.
That Snugglebug's release is quite interesting. I mean, his release is an interesting type of release when he.
But the problem is, I mean, he trusts it so much that he'll go. There was no hole short side. You gotta go blocker, right? You gotta go blocker on that, and you gotta go high blocker because and he did. He stayed on the short side instead of going for the blocker on that one.
Well, and I think it comes with the maturity and the growth of him. He's still young. He's still going to get better, and his shot placement's going to get better.
Yeah.
So I mean, it all comes with time, but it is nice to see that a young kid like that is confident in himself enough to want to try to do the hard shots.
Kat Dieterman says, "Love these away sweaters." Winnie said they can't hop on, just with pop in the chat. Say hi. Have a beer league game in a little. Well, enjoy your beer league game, bud. Enjoy your beer league. Kat Dieterman says love those away sweaters. I do too.
Yeah,
Power play looks a lot better. They're shooting. Imagine that. You're paying people to be there. Seems like a guy move. for real, looks like it is a good turnout. Credit to our Tessa here at the Elks Club. She promoted it here. I wanted more people from the clan to be here, but hey, I don't think it's Stellar Beer Night, but it's Matt Lowe's going to do a striptease later night.
We are
Right.
back from commercial break.
9:20 to go in the first. Another solid period.
Yeah, second period here.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, but like I said, you gotta love the confidence though of Snyder wanting to try to take the hard shots. Yeah, he definitely did not have any room there, but that is a hard shot. Like if you're gonna go far side, I would rather him try that and have the puck go out, or Gibson try to stop a hard short side shot than the puck rip off the boards and then lead to a breakaway the other way. You know, you never know how that puck goes.
But at the same time, I mean, with that shot, and he was maybe too close. But it you know.
I mean, because what I've noticed with Snuggerud is he when he shoots the puck hard. Like he's not a soft shooter. He's a very hard shooter. So the way I look at it is that puck could. Here we go. We got a scrum here.
Protecting Bennington.
Yep, getting that. Yeah, that was the second time that Detroit has tried to get under Bennington's skin. And just like in Jordan Bennington fashion, as of recently, he's just
I think the reason he knows now. When he first came in the league, he didn't know that his team was going to back him up, so he had to be fiery. And you know what? A couple of times that he's been fiery, caused Blues wins.
Yeah. Well, and I just think the interpretation of Bennington of fans who don't watch him are always like, oh, that guy is.
No, it all comes from the Minnesota game. A lot of it comes from that Minnesota game, and the problem is the wrong guy got punished. Hartman is the guy that should have gotten punished there. Absolutely should have gotten punished.
And Ryan Hartman got a pop to the mouth for his trouble. So, I mean, it's okay. Ryan Hartman, we all know how we feel about Ryan Hartman.
Well, I mean, what Hartman told the ref he was going to do what he did, and the ref let him do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, what do you expect? It's terrible officials. I mean, what do you expect?
Oh, that was not good. Joseph was definitely caught in a bad spot there.
Good way to get back, get out of danger there.
Oh, here we go. Holloway just couldn't get it.
Man, what is that?
What a chance. Holloway had a great chance there.
Who was that pass?
Huh?
Who was that stopped on the
I thought it was Sunderland.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, that was Sunderland.
He looked bigger than that. I don't know whoever that was. He looked like a pretty big player.
I think that was Snuggerud.
Good takeaway there.
Oh, no, it was Joseph. That was Joseph. It was Matthew Joseph. I'm sorry. It was Joseph and that. Joseph's the one that put that puck there.
Oh. Very good shot there. Nice. Good back. See that back check though. I mean, just good stuff. I mean, it makes it easier for your defensemen in the long run when you have forwards that are coming back checking. Because I think it kind of gets back to what you talk about, how you want the Blues to be offensively aggressive and all that, and you don't want the lead to slip away. But I think that this also comes with the territory of how you should play when you have a lead. You know, you need to have forwards not wanting to be point hungry and jumping up in the play so much that they're taking themselves out of the play.
Sunday hit the post. Yep.
Yeah. John Gibson.
That was Joseph. It was Joseph with that pass.
No, that's a right-handed shot. Who just passed it to him?
He passed it to, I don't know who passed it to him, but he passed over to Holloway, who was coming in.
Joseph did? Well, Joseph's not a right-handed shot.
77. That's Joseph, right?
That's Nick Houston.
Oh, pizza. Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, because that was definitely not someone small, because it was a huge player and he was right
My bad.
hand. See, I'm not that blind.
You just know numbers better than I do.
Well, as soon as you said that, I didn't see the number, but as soon as you said it, I'm like, oh, yep, huge stat. Huge been kind of under the radar kind of guy. He's just been kind of a guy who's just been there. He's not going to get you a lot of points, but he's going to do the right things right on the fourth line.
Oh, there we go. Oh, Walker. Oh, I thought he might have had something. Oh, that was interference. They should have called that. Now we get a cycle. And holding the stick. You're not going to call that holding the stick?
Usually I'm the guy animated with the rest, but guy's not having it tonight. Uh-oh, here we go.
Joseph again, screwing one up. 71 is Joseph, right?
Yeah, 71 is Joseph, but let's relax. Joseph has shown consistency.
But he's not, I mean, he's like 1 for 8.
And that's fine. It happens, man. It happens. You a guy who is getting opportunities is a guy getting opportunities. You're not going to score every time you get an opportunity.
No, but you got to do better than 1 for 8. They're playing hard. I mean, they're.
Missed
Bober missed break.
But that's okay. Bad bounce off the board. Telling you though, they're keeping that pep in their step. Though. They're not letting this get out of control. There we go. A lot of space. Got to shoot that ball.
Well, Kyrie was getting it. It got. He didn't have a lane. He had a passing lane. He didn't have a shooting lane. I saw that. I didn't have a problem with that one. He did not have a shooting lane.
There you go.
You know what I think is going to happen? If they win tonight and they win tomorrow, I bet you when they go back to St. Louis, they stay in hotels. That happens. I mean, a lot of coaches have done that. When teams play well on the road and not at home, they make them stay in hotels.
It's kind of crazy to think about the stark differences of what we've seen on the road and at home. But and the thing is their best game that they played has been at home.
Yeah.
So
well, I don't know. This one could.
It could be up there.
Yeah.
But I mean that I think because of the team that you played, that you had the game that you did in Dallas, who is a potent offense, who is one of the tops in the league, and Dallas is struggling right now. They lost their last 4. Dallas is not doing well right now. I mean, they're losing at home as well.
I'm being asked to make another announcement. There is, if you go back here over my left, there is a bunch of food. Please go eat. Please eat. There's sandwiches, there's chips, there's other stuff, and there's cake. We had a former elk pass away from another lodge. He was a good friend of the show. Justin's family got a cake to honor him. Please enjoy that cake. Roland Spinks was an Elks member and a dear friend and is going to be missed. Please go get some food, get some cake. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Does that work, Mom? Yeah, there we go.
And as we say that, we got people maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this game could give the Dallas game run for their money. Obviously, I'm not going to make that comparison yet, but it's just because of the score alone. They scored 4 in this game, and they scored 3 against Dallas. But Dallas is, to me, not a significantly better team, but a better team than Detroit.
And I know I give you that, but the difference here is I'm not seeing the mistakes that you saw in the Dallas game. There were mistakes there. They played well along the boards. They played well. They were decent through the neutral zone, but there were some mistakes. Passing was bad. There were things that were bad in that game too, where I'm seeing a lot more cleaned up and a team that's really, really. Oh, well, we got a buddy there. I'm hoping. I mean, he had good seats, so Actually, I just seen him.
Yeah, he said he was in the.
Yeah.
He said he was in,
Right there. I see him. Right there's Pat. I just seen Pat.
Well,
He's two rows behind the Detroit goalie right now.
yeah. Well, he's seen. Let's see. He's seen 2 goals in this period so far. So
Say again?
he's seen 2 goals in this
Yeah.
period for the St. Louis Blues,
Yep.
and he saw 2 last period. So he's on a streak right now.
No,
Maybe-
the other 2 were on the other side.
Oh yeah. Well, so he's seen 4 of the Blues goals.
Yeah.
So
Yep, there's Pat. I see him.
maybe we should
He's
just.
in his purple jersey right there.
Damn it, guy. Maybe we should just send him to every game.
Yeah.
Every away game.
Yeah, the AC generator that he's known on the show is at the game. He asked me to go to it, but I just couldn't swing it.
To the Detroit game?
Yeah.
Well, you would have had a long drive.
No, he flew, and
Oh,
that
okay.
was the thing. I just don't think I could have.
You're not a flyer, are you? You're not much of a
Well, I
flyer.
am, but I'm not.
You're more of a
Obviously, I
driver.
like driving, right?
Yeah.
I've put so far, and this isn't all. I put over 5,000 miles on that car.
I feel like it might have been like depending on the placement of the game, it could have been possible. But seeing as where the placement was, it was probably
Yeah.
impossible for me. That's kind of one of my goals. I want to try to go to as many games in different arenas as I can.
I want to do a Western Canada swing. Now that the teams have changed, it's changed a little bit, but I really want to do if they hit Edmonton, Calgary, Vancouver,
Yeah.
or Winnipeg, Edmonton, I would love to do a Western Canada swing.
Western Canada road trip. Yeah, that would be fantastic. I would
Yeah.
love to go to those arenas. Even I would love to see the Blues play Toronto. It's going
Yeah,
to Frank Arena.
I know Toronto and Montreal, those would be good ones.
Yeah, the Bell Center would be a
Right.
good one. Yeah, those places I feel just would have the greatest atmosphere.
I'm trying to think where I've seen them play, and the places that I know I've seen them play are, and some of my memory's off, but I know I've seen them in Vegas, San Jose, and one other place. Vegas, San Jose, and one other place, and I can't think. What else have I seen them play? I've seen them play one other place, and I can't remember.
Well, you got more than me because I've only seen them play at the Enterprise Center. So,
Well, I've seen them play at the arena and the Enterprise Center.
Yeah. I haven't had the honor of getting to go to different arenas when they were playing them. I actually toured the Tampa Bay Lightning arena.
I've seen them in Chicago.
Chicago. Okay.
I knew it.
I got to tour the Tampa Bay Lightning arena. I got to go up in the press box in the press box where the announcers are and all that. So that was a very cool time. Florida weather not for me.
Yep, 1:40 to go in this period. We will take a 2-minute, 3-minute break at the beginning of the period. I need you.
I need to get my neck all sticky out of it.
Yeah.
And Detroit has scored their second goal of the night. Penny Potts won for the Red Wings. So
See, that's what I was worried about.
makes it a 4-2 game.
Who was that?
Penny. So Penny Potts won for the Detroit Red Wings. I didn't catch it, but let's see it here on the replay.
Oh, he couldn't have done nothing about that. That was a great deflection. Oh, he's deflected by a Blues player. I think Bober got more of that than Finn did. But
Yeah. Well, 4-2 for the St. Louis Blues. They need to.
well, I mean, at this point now you've got to
buckle down and take.
yeah, you got to go back to the original. See, this is what happened. This is what I don't like when you get these big leads like that. Teams they back off because you don't want to quote unquote embarrass them. There you go.
Again, yeah. And
Right? Say this
Red Wings,
carbon copy of the last game, but in reverse.
Yeah, pretty much. So 4-3 now.
Yeah. That one bounced over, Benny. That's not on him.
Who we got here? Who scores this? This is JT Comfort.
Yeah.
Looks like it seemed to be.
But if you watch it,
deflected
it bounces over. It bounces over,
I
Benny.
think he gets deflected.
Oh, I don't know. That might get looked at. That might get looked at. Yeah, that's going to get looked at. I think that's a high stick.
We'll see. Well, here's the face-on angle here. Yeah,
Oh no! It's right at the crossbar. Right there. He's coming down. I think if he's not coming down, it gets looked at. I don't think it gets looked at. Yeah.
So 4-3 for the.
It was close. It was close.
All right. Well, we got a game on our hands now.
Yeah. How many shots did they give up in the first period?
4 out of 5.
5. They're at 18.
Yeah.
Right.
Detroit has definitely had to put. I mean, they had to after the first period that they brought this. Jim Montgomery on the screen there, not looking very happy. I wouldn't
Nope.
either.
No shots this period, 14-8.
Yeah, definitely a stark contrast of what we see
Yep.
in the first.
Exactly, and it's what I was worried about. I talked about it in the intermission. Right? Talked about it in the intermission. I think they're going to do a drawing during the intermission, so I'm not going to play the music as loud as I do. I'm going to bring it down. You guys, you in the internet land will hear it. I'm going to turn it down here. Because me and Justin are going to take a 2 to 3 minute break here, just to give ourselves a moment of commercial break, and then we'll be back and we'll talk about a tale of 2 periods. Because that's definitely what we saw. It's definitely what we saw. Okay, that is the end of the second. Score is 4-3 Blues. Shot are 21-19. The Blues were outshot that period 15-8 and outscored 3-2. We're going to take a short break, and then we will be back. This is Guy and Justin saying aloha. We will see you very, very shortly. And we are back. Welcome to the Bluenote Fan Report, second intermission show. I am Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, joined by Justin Eagle Eye Scott. And we're going to go over the second period here. Definitely a tale of two periods, Justin.
Yeah, I think they started the period great. I mean, they get the 2 goals and one on the power play, and it looked promising, and then it kind of didn't.
Well, I mean, it's carbon copy of the last game.
Yeah, kind of. It just the lead didn't start the lead started in the first, but it wasn't 4-0 in the first. They got the 2 goals in early in the second.
But it's Utah was up 4-0, then St. Louis got a goal, and they start coming back, and then all of a sudden it changes. So let's hope that that's what happens here. Let's go over some of the stats here real quick. Let's talk about the shots. Shots that period. I mentioned earlier, 15-8. This is where that offensive aggression went away, and the defensive responsibility wasn't there either. When they are offensively aggressive, they hold the puck. They hold the puck. They hold the puck. And the more they hold the puck, the less the other team's got to shoot. They didn't do that this period.
No.
Right? So shots for the game are 21-19. I'm going to try and do this on the attempts. Let's see, that's 24. And so 40 or 65 attempts for St. Louis, right? Or no, 55 attempts.
55.
Or 45 attempts. Gotta get it right. 45 attempts for St. Louis. 36 for Detroit. So, I mean, in their favor. Hits are 12-16 in favor of Detroit. St. Louis has, and I knew this was going to come bite us, 10 giveaways. But Detroit has 11.
Well, it's kind of weird because the turnover aspect to the eye is a little different. It's kind of weird what they consider turnovers and like what they calculate as turnovers, because honestly, in this game, I don't really feel that either team has had many turnovers.
Yeah, I don't see that many giveaways either. I'm not sure how they do the giveaways. Takeaways. Here's the thing. If you have that many giveaways, how can you not have as many takeaways? Takeaways are 2-0 in favor of St. Louis.
Yeah, for sure.
You're talking about a total of 21 giveaways and only 2 takeaways. Block shots are 11-12 in favor of Detroit. One number that did kind of stay right where it was, face-off, 20-18, 53% to 47% in favor of Detroit. Busy period. Period started off 59 seconds in. Bushnevich gets a power play goal from Holloway and Falk. And then, 2 minutes later, at the 3:12 mark, Neighbors from Thomas and Snuggerud, and that was a really good play on all 3 of them. And then the score is 4-0, and at the 7:52, Bergeron gets his, then Finney gets one, and then Hofer gets one late, and now we're at 4-3. I'm concerned. I'm honestly concerned. The things that I wanted to see get cleared up the first half of the period got cleared up, and then they went away.
Yeah, it's kind of like they started that period off great, and then it got away from them a little bit, but it didn't really get away from them, I don't think, until the first goal got put in. Like, it felt like it was pretty clear and reached that the Blues had this game controlled, and then the first goal went in, and then it kind of went downhill after that. I mean, was it the worst period that we've seen them play this year? No, I mean, not even close. But it was a period that got away from them more than it should have.
Yeah, so we want to say a big thank you to Ashley Jones, Kava Bien, John Jeffrey, Sister JJ, John Hefner, Ted Dieterman, Gabe Overture, Corey Young, Aaron Nels, Sam Gibbletera, and E. Guido for putting them thumbs in the air and saying that they like the show. We appreciate you so much. If you do it on YouTube, I greatly appreciate you. Unfortunately, I do not get to see the names of those who do it. So thank you. We greatly appreciate all you do to support us. No. Where are we at here? I'm trying to think. We're almost all caught up. We don't have much time left before the period. So what are your thoughts going into the third here, Justin?
Well, the Blues need to get back to what made them successful in the first period and the first half of the second period, and that is just controlling the play, getting pucks on net, being smart, not taking too many chances that will allow Detroit to crawl back in this game. I mean, they already have crawled back in this game, and it's only a one-goal game. So I'm hoping that the St. Louis Blues don't just take their foot off the gas like they're known for doing.
Yeah, well, at this point, you can't take your foot off. You got to put your foot right back on there. It's a one-goal game.
I mean, to find your game and not let it slip away from you in this third period.
Well, it's not about finding your game now. It's about getting back on your game, right?
Well, finding your game, getting back on your game, teacher.
I think right now for the Blues, they got to go back in and they got to regroup because the things that they did a lot of things right in that period, and then all of a sudden it gets away from them. And the thing is all three of those goals were, I mean, they weren't like
all-star.
No, but they weren't goals that Bennington should have had either.
No, I mean they were. I mean their first goal. Was it the?
Bennington never saw it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who was the first goal. The first goal was
Bergeron.
Bergeron, yeah.
Yeah.
Bergeron on the power play. So
Yeah.
I mean, a disappointing puck battle that led to the puck sliding in front of the net. So
And then Confier's was very close to a high stick. Yep. Chances are 15-9 in favor of St. Louis. Attempts 46-36. Hey, I got that right. Did that quick math and got it right. It took me a bit, but I got it. Right. I just think that we're going to see which team wants it more now. That's what it comes down to. Who wants it more, right?
Well, in Detroit's going to be hungry. I mean, we talked about it in the pregame. The Red Wings are going to be hungry. They're coming in off of a 2-game losing streak as well. And although they didn't lose on home ice, they're going to be determined to get back into the win column in their building in front of their fans.
Well, I can take the blame for this because I talked about it before nothing about them winning. And now they're not. So I mean, well, they're still winning, but it's a close-tight game. So little on me, I guess. You guys having fun out there still? Right? Yeah. Right. We'll get there. I want to thank the Elks Club. They're doing a great fundraiser here for the Senior Citizens Home for Christmas. Tessa's had a great time. She's coming over. What's up, Tess?
How you doing?
I'm good.
Squeeze in. I'll talk to you for a second.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. And
there you go.
Hey, there we go.
I know.
Thank you all for being here tonight. I think we might have raised a little bit of money for these old folks. I'm also doing an adopt a resident. So if you want to adopt a resident this year for Christmas, I give you a list of what they want. And I mean, the list of 5 things. Usually it's fuzzy stuff, warm things, slippers, robes, PJs, stuffed animals, anything that gives them comfort for where they're at, because we got to really support these people. So anyway, I want to thank everyone for being here. This is a great success. And you are welcome back anytime. Everybody's just enjoying the heck out of it. So thank you so very much.
You are more than welcome. We were glad to be here. Justin's learning the ropes with me, right?
Yeah.
I gotta ask this, Justin. Just we've got a few moments before the game starts. You've been with me for a month doing these shows, and that. What's your impression about how things are being done here?
I mean, as far as what the setup, the
people we've met,
the
respect,
I mean, the people that we have met have been, nothing but great. I mean, at least to me, and I feel like you have the same kind of impression. I think that the places that we have been along for on this live show tour that we've kind of done, I think has been a fun time, and I think the people who have showed up have enjoyed themselves and are getting a lot out of it. As for the setup, it's definitely complicated. I mean, it's not as easy as most people might think it is.
Yeah.
Like it's complicated. It's not as easy of a setup all the time because each place is different.
And it changes. So you don't know what you're going to get. You got to kind of play with it and figure things out. You know, we didn't know if we were going to have sound here tonight. We didn't know if they were going to be able to hear us or we were going to have to put it on a TV or something like that. We figured something out. So we work around it, and that's the best thing you can do. Right? As we get ready to go into the third, let's keep, don't forget about the raffles that are going on here, the gift basket, all that stuff. You can buy your tickets. By the way, I know that Tessa tried to give you and me tickets. I have a rule. If we go somewhere and they do, we cannot win. That is a solid. Ashley knows that, right? Correct? That's been like rule number one for me from the get-go, right? Because we're the host. So the host shouldn't win. So I mean, that's kind of why I kind of put my foot down on that one, right?
I'm a winner in your heart.
Let's go Blues! Hold on. Let's give her the good one, right?
Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
Here we go.
We are getting underway.
And here we go for puck draw.
Blues are up 4-3. Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. You got to expect that the Detroit Red Wings are going to have a massive pushback. They already have in this game. You know that they're going to be hungry to get back in this game.
I agree.
Hopefully they can get to Gibson early because it seems like the Blues did get to him early and then he was very shaky. So hopefully they can get to him early.
I mean, Bennington hasn't given up a bad goal tonight. That's the
Great
thing.
save by Bennington.
Yeah. That's making the saves you're not supposed to make. I talk about it all the time. By the way, I'm gonna tout myself a little bit while we're going here. If you listen to NHL radio, I think in the is it in the Creek? I forget the name of the show. From 12 to 11, Mick Kearns, I think it's in the Creek. I'm not sure. I got to look it up. I will be a guest on there coming up around the 15 to 20 game mark. So I've been on there a couple of times. You can hear me, and I'll give my impressions or my thoughts on the Blues and what's going on in the NHL. So check me out on what show? Now I'm mad that I don't know what show that is.
There we go, getting the puck in deep there. Oh, carry in.
Under Review. That's the show. Under Review. I don't know why I couldn't remember it.
Oh, Detroit on a breakaway. And what a save by Jordan Bennington. Very good. I don't know who passed that puck up to Detroit.
Yeah.
Very good pass. Well, now that we talked about it, what we talked about, how you said this game would give you a run for your money on the Dallas game. I don't think the Dallas game gets beaten now.
Nope, not in the least bit. But again, I said with this, none of Bennington's goals have been soft. I don't think any of them have been on him.
I mean, there's a few that I guarantee I know he wants back.
Well, he wants them all back. But
I mean, yeah, but you know, there's goals that goalies know that they don't have a chance on, and there's goals that
the
they
only
do
one
have a
that I
chance
think he went back to the second one. But the first one was power play.
I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about other games.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm talking about games like against Minnesota.
Yeah.
There was a few weak ones in
Yeah.
that one.
No, I'm talking about tonight. What I'm talking about
no,
tonight.
yeah.
None of these 3 goals have been like you could say we're on him, right? On him at all.
No. We're hoping that they can get, into the zone and start controlling the play a little bit more than, it's been a lot of dump in, one and done kind of offense. We need to see more consistency in the ozone.
Well, the good thing with that, with the new rules, because of that shot was outside the blue line, Detroit can't change.
They need to, what the Blues need to do in this period is they need to, the old adage that maybe a lot of people maybe not like or don't like, but they got to make sure that Detroit plays for goals 200 feet.
Yeah.
So every goal that they score, they have to earn.
Yep. Well, I mean, the third goal, the comfort goal, I mean, that was really, really close to being a high stick.
Yeah,
really close.
Very close. And I think it probably just goes to the fact of, like, Jim Montgomery, he's a good coach, and I think he knows that, challenging it is a 50-50.
I think, well, because it's above the crossbar, and I think that was just even with the crossbar when he caught it. The part of the stick that caught the puck, that's what's important, but the rest of his stick was above it. The part that caught the stick was definitely down.
So here, what do we got here? We got a puck out of play. I didn't even see what happened there. I know a shot was taken.
Yeah, it looks like a puck out of play because of moving the face off. See if we got any comments to catch up on. Colton is deep and Butch collapses to the dot when they need to stay high. Sister Jade saying yes, fun. I think that's when we're talking about the shows that we were doing. Turn this around. See, there we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. That pass right there was behind him. That pass is sharp and on his tape. That's a breakout. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, it all looked good up until the transition looked good, from Bennington to the defense, but then in the neutral zone they make that.
Yeah.
Pass.
Oh, what was that you said? In the what?
In the neutral zone?
Does that sound familiar to anybody? Who's been complaining about the neutral zone for the past 6.5, 7 years? Ashley's pointing right at me. Yep. 80% of your goals come from the neutral zone.
Well, and that's kind of what they did well against Dallas
yeah.
was the neutral zone. I mean, defensively. And offensively.
Yeah, offensively, yeah.
Both teams were defensive in that Dallas game. And that's what made it a masterpiece to watch. See, my worry is we're getting the saves from Bennington right now. My worry is the amount of space Detroit is having right now to do kind of whatever they want.
They don't play another Central Division opponent until Thanksgiving.
Really? Yeah. We don't see any. Who is it?
Utah.
Yeah, and I don't think we play. I think we play Minnesota 3 times, and I don't think we see Minnesota until, is it next year, maybe?
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, we don't play them.
Somebody's hurt. Sunquist.
Oh,
I think he took a stick to the back.
I don't know what to see. I mean, he's holding his back like he's doing a cross check or something. Well, I can see him.
Yeah.
Well, that's not what we need. He just came back from injury, so.
That's the one thing with signing him the 2-year deal is he's been injured so much.
Yeah,
this is the last year of that deal. I don't think they bring him back.
Let's see kind of what happens here.
Oh, fell right on his back. Oh, he got tripped up. He got his leg knocked out from under him.
Yeah, probably should have been a call there, but
Could have been a roughing call.
Oh, remember, we don't do roughing calls unless it's tied up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how you. Again, I still scratch my head and ask, how do you get a roughing call in play? But what do I know? I'm just a fan doing.
Well, no,
podcast.
actually, you can get a roughing call in play.
Well, I know, but it's very, very rarely do you ever see it. Like, I feel like you don't see it as much as you do like a trip, a slash,
Yeah.
just a generic thing. I feel like roughing is usually reserved for when a player takes something too far.
I get it, but you will see players get the. There's my buddy up there in the pink, purple jersey.
Good block shot there. I feel like that. What was the? Did you? I know you went over the block shots. What were the block shots? I think it was like 11 to 12, right, or something like that.
It was close. The numbers were close. Let me see if I can bring that up. Block shots right now are 14 to 12 in favor of St. Louis.
Yeah, I feel like. Oh, here we go. We're getting a foul. Are they getting a penalty now?
Yep, we're going on the power play, our penalty kill. High sticking
How late a call was that?
on Boosted.
Let's see. Busted's like, what? Me? All right, well, we got Detroit on the power play here. Their power play is, their first one was good. Their second one was not so good, but their movement has been pretty decent on the fire. It was good in the first one, but we'll see what they can come up with here on the second power play.
Sorry, I'm trying to check all my messages. I'm getting a bunch of them here. You can't lose that puck right there.
Yeah,
Cannot lose the puck right there.
Definitely cannot lose the puck right in front of it. Can't happen. But it was
If
almost
Sonny's hurt, why is he on the power penalty kill? You know, and he's playing. He looks like he's playing hurt. Yeah, he does.
great clear.
Yeah.
Great clear. Who was that? Was that
Sonny.
No,
No, Sonny.
no, I think it's Pareko that just cleared it.
No, it's Sonny.
They showed Pareko. It looked like a Pareko slash.
Yeah, well, actually, it was kind of like a 7-iron from the rough. He kind of like chipped that.
At least when he cleared that puck, like when he wound up for it, it looked like it was going to be a hard shot. Now,
Yeah. I think it's got away from him and he didn't expect it. So he had to dig for it. What a fun night tonight, man. What a really fun night. Oh, man.
okay. Right now it seems their first. So far, this power play is not over, but the first power play for the Wings was their best so far. But
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go.
This power play has looked better than their
Good
second one
fixer,
did,
yeah.
but it's still not generating very much.
Yeah.
Suter,
Good penalty kill there.
Suter's been. I think Suter's been good away from the puck, in my opinion. I don't know how Blues fans have interpreted him
Yeah.
so far, but I think he's been very good away from the puck. That's puck over the glass. Netting, I think.
No, it was icy.
Was it an icy?
Yeah.
I think for me, I think it's I think it personally might be okay for the Blues to be in a close knit game, because I feel like the Blues haven't had a game where it's been close, and all the scores have been blowouts or just games that they have controlled and won.
Chris Yockey says, nice to see Detroit is still a part of the Olympic dive team.
I didn't see it all too well. I know it was a high sticking, but Bukestad reacted like what the heck was this ball? So I mean, I don't know. But then again, I'm not putting anything past the officials. Like I said, when it comes to consistency, they're one of the worst at it, and I really do believe that the NHL needs to start giving out pink slips, because they've been terrible. I mean,
Well,
they've been awful.
I heard you put that out on TikTok, and I understand the frustration, but at the same time, you got to remember these guys are human. I get what you're saying, that they do maybe need to be better, but at the same time, these guys, they're not professional athletes, right? And they're being asked to keep up with professional athletes. One of the things that I've been advocating for a while, and I know it means nothing that I'm advocating for, is a fifth rep that's up in the penalty box, that's looking at the monitor, or up in the press box looking at the monitor. And when things go awry or something gets missed, he can bust down and say, hey, this was missed or that was missed. Or if, especially if it's a non-judgment call.
Well, and I don't hate that idea. My issue lies with the consistency of it. There's times where these NHL officials can make a play or make a call that is right and make it better.
Yeah.
Like in the last game where the referee, who is clearly blind, misses a non-high stick on a blatant power play opportunity that we had. Holloway bats the puck down, great play, absolutely no high stick. What do? They didn't make it right. They didn't look at it. They took the face off and put it outside the zone. It should have been back in the zone on the power play. So when push comes to shove, the referees in the NHL never seem to want to make it right. They make a mistake.
Well,
they don't
hold on. There's a reason for that. Because the referee that tried to make it right lost his job.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right? I know the guy. I've had him on my show. He's huh?
Nice guy.
You were on that interview, right? We had him on the show, and he talked about it. I got caught. So I get the struggle with what you're saying, but at the same time, if they do make it right, they get in trouble for it.
Well, and we're not talking about that specific individual right now. I'm talking about what we have currently right now.
Oh, I know, but I'm just telling you that the one referee that did try and make it right got fired. Basically, he got forced to retire.
Well, and it kind of goes back to like NHL wanting to keep them around, and it's like it's different spectrum because we're talking about refereeing, but the post-game interviews, when I tell you that like all coaches and players, they all sound the same. It sounds like the NHL gives them a script on teleprompter and they read it.
No, well,
and I feel like that every time they give the same answers, they ask the same dull questions.
well, that's just what's happened over the years of people not doing the bulletin board material. Oh, that should have been a goal. They waited too long.
Great play.
Parenko waited too long.
Yeah.
Just waited too long on that play all the way.
I don't know who passed
nice
that.
outlet pass.
I don't know who passed that puck to him, but
Yeah,
great
nice outlet pass. $11:25 to go in the third. Blues are still up 4-3.
and the reason I say that I'd like to see kind of a close game where the Blues can overcome, their roles a little bit is, like I said, these games have not really been close.
Yeah.
If the Blues can win a one-goal game, it creates character, it shows character, and it shows that they can kind of win those games.
Yeah, well, I mean, that was what the Dallas game was. The Dallas game was basically a one-goal game.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think they played really well in that game. And I think you need those type of games because that's what the playoff games are. That's an icing for the Blues there. Heading back into St. Louis zone right here. It was an icing for the St. Louis Blues, and they were showing the replay of the Detroit chance that just missed. It was a good pass. It was on the back end, so didn't get much of it. But
Robert Morton asked, here's a question, better Blues rivalry, Detroit, Chicago, Nashville, Winnipeg.
I mean, I don't even want Winnipeg. I think Winnipeg fans are just stupid. So I don't want Winnipeg in anything. They're irrelevant to me. I I mean, obviously your choices would probably have to be between Detroit and Chicago, right? I mean, that's
No, I think he's missing one. Huh? No, well,
Colorado's good too, but I don't know.
I think Minnesota's a bigger rival right now. Colorado's up there. I will give that, but I'd say Minnesota than Colorado.
And I don't really. I mean, I could see that.
Refs are leading both teams in blocks and takeaways. There we go.
And they tied it up on a shot from the.
That was one Bennington wants back.
Bennington definitely wants that one back. A lot of space there to get that shot off, but he definitely wants that back. I mean, it is Alex to point that, but you want that back if you're Bennington.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see here. We're showing it on the screen here. Yeah.
Oh, now that I see that, I'm not going to put that as much on Bennington. Fluttering puck across the chest. I don't know about that. Ashley? Say again? He wants it back? Well, he wants them all back, but.
All right. Well, I think it's character time for the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think we're going back to commercial break. Alex Sabrika ties the game 4-4. And this is kind of what I was talking about. The Detroit Red Wings have played gutsy this year. I mean, they have been gutsy. They've got back in the games. And
we got two Malady in the first and second. When it was 4-0, we're like, oh, this game's over. Yeah, we're paying for it now. The hockey gods are making us pay for it.
We never said that this game was over. I mean, I knew that Detroit was going to have a push. It just was going to be how much.
Yeah. And Robert Morton goes, here you go, Ashley. Did you see it? Are you watching the show? No. Robert Morton says, of course he doesn't put it on Bennington.
Yeah, I will say that the way that you kind of view it sometimes is Bennington can never make a mistake. And I get that that's not what you're saying, but it feels that way sometimes that you just never give any fault to Bennington when it is clearly that he would want that puck back.
Well, okay, and the thing is, when you say that, they want them all back.
Well, I know, and we've already discussed that. I'm talking about that was a puck that Jordan Bennington could save. I've seen Jordan Bennington make saves that has no business making.
Yeah.
That's a save he wants. I know he wants it. He wants them all back. Any goalie does. But when we're talking about softballs, he couldn't have done anything about the first one.
Yeah.
That one, he could have done something about. Obviously, fluttering shots are a little harder to save, but still. This is, like I said, this is going
fluttering
to be
shot going left to right or right to left.
This is going to be character time. Like I said.
It hit for him left to right. I don't know. Robert Morton said, preach, Justin.
I mean, like I said, I know that's not what you're saying, but there's times where I say, like, where you say, like, oh, Bennington hasn't, like, he's been good, like, all year. Like, no, I don't believe that. I think he's been better than Hofer, but Bennington has not been the Jordan Bennington that we know.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that.
Like, Jordan Bennington was playing fit. I mean, look at him in the preseason.
Yeah.
Can you compare this Jordan Bennington to what we've seen in the preseason?
No, I can't.
No, you can't. So, I mean, and granted, the lines are different, but that Bennington was different than the one we've seen. All right.
Agreed.
So we're underway here. We have about, I think it's 9:30, something like that in the third period here. Tied 4-4 over Caesars Arena in Detroit.
This is what happens when you don't keep your foot on the gas. This is exactly what happens when you don't keep your foot on the gas.
And they score again. And Detroit is up in this game.
5 unanswered goals. Wow. Talk about a game that changed.
Simon Edmondson.
I wonder if they pull him. I don't think they will.
I don't know if they will. I mean, I think this was another tip shot, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Simon Edmondson, I think. I am for sure curious about what we're going to hear after this game from Montgomery.
Oh no, Evans is, it wasn't a tip shot, but yeah, he was screened, but that's on Bennington.
He wasn't even facing the right way.
That was on Bennington. I will put that one on Bennington. Hear that, Martin?
This is man, 4-0. You were up 4-0 in this game.
Yeah. There went my fantasy points. I went from a shutout to 5 goals in a span of 10.5 minutes.
I don't know what's going on. I really don't. And it looks like I don't know what happened right there. It seemed like one of the Blues players got tripped there. Nothing.
This is that, you get up 4-0, you get up like that. Oh, we don't want to embarrass them, and you let them back in the game. That's exactly what this is, right? Instead of keeping it on and pushing when you were out shooting them the way you were, you just let them back in the game. And you can't do that. You cannot do that in this NHL. You have to, if you're hot and you're scoring, keep freaking scoring. There's no such thing as embarrassing a professional team. I mean, hell, look what Minnesota did to you on your home opener, 6-0 or 5-0. 5-0, They didn't stop. They kept it coming.
There was a good chance there. I don't recall who that was, but they had a chance right there in front of the net.
Right? Chicago. Look at Chicago. Chicago 8 goals. They kept it coming. They didn't stop. Once you get up, you got to keep firing the puck. And there's something about this team where they feel like they don't want to embarrass the opponent, and it bites them in the rear end time and time again.
That's another goal that should have been called.
Right? You're now being outshot 26-22 after leading in shots 3/4 of the game.
Yeah, definitely a few halves here.
And now what's Detroit doing? Controlling the puck. You're behind and they're controlling the puck. You need to control the puck. You don't need to push it and try and get a goal right now. You need to control the puck and start setting them up, tire them out instead of you getting tired out. Another funky pass in. It doesn't go anywhere. It's gonna be tough. Boy, my predictions now are gonna look like crap. I don't think this is a playoff team right now. I know it's 18. I know it's at the 10% mark, but you've only got 7 points out of 16.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely this is definitely demoralizing. I mean, I like I said, I don't know what's going on with the team. I mean, 4-0, 4 goals should be enough to win you anyhow.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, and this is why I say that I'm disappointed. And I know we talked about it, and I know you don't agree with it, but I'm sorry, man. But like when you score 4 goals should have been plenty. Like the goaltending is not very good. Like I'm sorry, it's some you can't control, but like this is a team that has relied on goaltending a lot over the last couple of seasons, and this is a good team we have, but the performances that we've seen where our goalies have been letting up 5 goals a game, 6 goals a game, 7, it's not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it. You cannot let up 7 goals in a game and win a game. It's just not going to happen.
And then Robert Morton said, to piggyback off what you're saying, and then the Blues think they could just flip a switch and get after it again, and they can't. They may think they can, but they can't because they don't. The Blues have one shot on goal this period. One.
Yeah, they have not.
Passive play.
They have not controlled the game. Like I said, if they go on to lose this game, it's going to be interesting to hear Jim Montgomery.
8-1. Better shots this period.
Yeah.
8-1.
They've been passive. Like I said, it's going to be interesting if they end up losing this game. First of all, it's not even just losing. What Jim Montgomery's thoughts are on this performance of a team who was up 4-0, who has now lost the lead and are losing 5-4 right now. So depending on the outcome of this game, it's still going to be interesting to see his thoughts on this game.
Reminds me of the late great Dennis Green. We had them on the ropes and let them free. They were what we thought they were. Oh, there should have been a penalty there. Can't believe I remember that Dennis Green quote. Huh? Yeah. It's amazing. I was talking to Jim Thomas yesterday, and we were talking about his book because he signed his book for me and that. And then I was coming up. I mean, we were talking about the Blues and that, and man, I was pulling stuff out of my head I couldn't believe I had in there. He wrote about the brawl of '72, and I asked him if he knew that there was connections to that to the movie Slapshot. He didn't know about it. Yeah. He's like, man, maybe you should have consulted on my book. I said, all you gotta do is ask. Oh, big save. Boy, we need that neighbor's hat trick now. Don't we?
Yeah, we do. We need, we just need the Blues to start getting more shots on. I mean, one shot's not going to cut it, so.
Yeah, Robert Morton, so you don't know this. Ashley's going to get a good laugh out of this. Are you ready? Robert says, it's definitely players, not the coach. Oops, I tried not to say it. I really did. This was a couple of years back where, when I was putting so much on Berube and Bob was putting it on the players. And that's one of the things I was talking to Tim Thomas about, that article I wrote back in the 21 season about, is Berube the right coach for this team? You know, everything I wrote in that article came to fruition. And I got lambasted for it.
Well, it's going to be close. We'll see. We'll see what happens. That was very close. All we can hope for is Toronto is looking at that.
Yeah, I mean, they will. I mean, if it went in, you'll hear the horn blow. And actually, it's been long enough now that the horn wouldn't have blown. Would have blown. Pan pass or high stick.
Oh, might be a foul coming.
At 11 o'clock.
Did he grab it?
Yeah, foul play coming from the St. Louis Blues, looking like I think it was a puck over the board.
Oh, yeah, delay game.
Delay game. All right, so this is a big power play. I want to show. I want them to show a chance that the Blues had here. I want to see kind of how close it was.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely pucked over the glass.
That's good back check by who is that?
Come on.
Kyrie, yeah.
Hey, look at that, Kyrie. Who you say you just wanted to shoot the puck?
This is huge. You could actually late in this power play pull the goal. You can go 6-on-4.
You could. That's an aggressive move, but you could. Let's get control first.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. This is huge. This is a power play goal that you need. They have 2 in the game already, but you need this third one.
Oh, now he's going to play keep away. Oh, wow. Blowing this power play. I think they're kind of for offside.
Yeah, they need to capitalize on this play. This is crucial. I mean, a period that hasn't been played all the greatest needs to be turned around here. Yeah, and it might be coming to fruition that you might get your goalie pool situation.
Yeah,
They need to get
I
moved
can
on.
see it. Oh, Robert Thomas, upper body injury, will not return.
Really?
Yep.
I wonder where that happened.
I don't know, but there goes my fantasy team.
And I have Robert Thomas as well.
At least he got me 2 points tonight.
There's a lot of stuff to the outside, not a lot of shooting going on. Good,
Well, 22 seconds. Good save, man. I mean, they're controlling the puck. They were controlling the puck.
now that Detroit is back, even 5-on-5 now.
Yep.
Still keeping that puck in.
That's gonna be icing.
It's going to be an icing.
All
All right.
Now you look at pulling the goalie. If you win the face-off, you pull the goalie. At the 130 mark, you got to pull him.
Well, that power play going scoreless could pay dividends for the game here. But we should see. Well, I'm assuming Bennington will start this face-off halfway, probably at the crease. Well, he's over at the bench, and I think it's a timeout.
Oh, he's going to the bench. Well, I don't know if it's a timeout.
He's standing at the bench, but if he does start,
Oh, Blues took a timeout. Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say, I thought so. If they do start this, if he does stay in the net, he'll stay probably at the hash mark probably. What is Todd McClung crying about?
Well, as we're getting close to the end, well, we're going to do a 10-15-minute post game, but I want to thank you all here for coming and joining us and staying with us, and hopefully you'll watch the show more and you'll help us get more fans. Oh, that was close.
I don't know if they have the goalie. Oh, yeah,
End the game. Empty net goal. It is 6-4, and the Blues lose this one with 1:13 to go in the third period. Wow.
And that was the first goal that they let up 6-on-5.
Yeah.
So
No, I think they let one off against Utah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
was it? Yeah.
The seventh goal was an empty netter.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, yeah, so the second. we're doing well 65, but man, 200-foot shot by I don't know who that is. But
Well, I mean, it's going to be this is a bad loss. Edmonton.
Edmonton.
No, I don't think so. No, it hasn't refreshed. Yeah, Edmonton. You got a hat trick. Or no, you got two. It's his third of the season. Well, I mean, bad loss. You're up 4-0, and you lose 6-4. It's exactly what I said. You can't turn. Obviously, this team is not good enough to turn the switch back on, so you can't turn it off. You have to go out and keep scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring, and they didn't. And because they did, that's why we're where we are.
I would be shocked if Montgomery isn't calling players out in this game.
Oh, yeah.
This game. If he called players out already, I can't imagine what he's going to say after this game.
Yeah.
4-0. You almost come back to a 4-0 deficit in the last game just to turn around and lose this game after being up 4-0. First of all, you made the Detroit. Detroit is playing good hockey, but you made the Detroit Red Wings look like the 90s.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous. Utterly just ridiculous.
Well, this game is over. 3 stars can go anywhere. Everton probably is going to get a first star, or going to get a star. Coffier is going to get a star. He had a pretty good game. The Blues had guys do things, but for whatever reason, when Detroit ratcheted up the aggressiveness, the Blues didn't.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I really am. I cannot believe that they let up a 4-goal lead. I'm speechless. I really, really am.
Well, I don't know what to say. No lead is safe with these Blues, and we just seen that. I'm not sure how you talk about this game. I'm not sure how you deal with that.
I think it's like you played a 30-minute game. You played 30 minutes. You played the first period great. You played the first 10 minutes of the second period good, and then the third.
Yeah, you quit playing.
Yeah,
that's where it comes to, and this is going to be a really hard game to deal with, and to. I don't know. I don't know what to say, man. I really don't.
This team's got to bounce back tomorrow night. I don't know how. It's crazy.
Well, they don't play till Monday.
Oh, I thought it was back.
Monday.
Oh, okay.
They play Monday and Tuesday back to back.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this team's got to bounce back. But I really don't have any words for what we saw tonight. When was the last time the Blues let up a 4-0?
Oh, I don't know. It's been I don't know. They might have done it last year or the year before last.
I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I get it. Detroit's playing good hockey, but when you're up 4-0, you can't let Detroit back on you. You can't.
Well, now you just entered that 10% mark with 7 points under 500, and now you really got to deal with that. And there were good in the first tale of two halves, tale of two games up until the 3:12 minute of the second period. This was all St. Louis, and then at the 7:52 mark of the second period, 4 minutes later, basically 3 minutes later, 4 minutes later, 4 minutes 30 seconds later, the game switched. And and like Robert Morton said, you can't let off.
Yeah. The team let off.
Robert Morton said, "Don't be surprised, Justin. This is Blues hockey."
For me, I know I continue to go back to it and beat a dead horse, but we talked about it. We talked about it so much leading up to this season. Who has the best tandem in the Central Division? The St. Louis Blues. And they have not shown it this
Nope,
year.
not
and,
really
and I'm sorry. I love Jordan Bennington and I love Joe Hofer, and I think they're spectacular goalies. But what we are seeing right now is a team that is trying to battle for points, battle for games, and when they do show up, great. They show up, and then their goaltending lets them down.
Yeah.
And then when the team doesn't show up, the goaltending seems to be better. It seems to be better in the games that they have struggled in. The team struggling to show up at certain points. But I just, for a team that we hyped up so much for having the best goaltending tandem, I haven't seen it.
Well, 3 stars. The 3rd star goes to Detroit, to Bergeron. 2nd star actually goes to St. Louis with Jake Neighbors, 2 goals. And then Hofer gets the number 1 star. That's the star. Kind of surprising to me there. But Compier had like 3 or 4 points.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He had 2 points. He had a goal and an assist.
Look at that. He goes from the Avalanche to being a pain in the neck to the Detroit Red Wings and being even more of a pain in the neck.
Yeah, it was a bad game. I don't know if we're going to do much more of a post game. We got 7 people watching, but I appreciate it. First of all, I want to say a huge shout out to Tessa Folk for setting this up and inviting us here to the Elks Lodge in Cedar Hill. We greatly enjoyed you. Thank you, Tessa, for inviting us and having us here.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you.
All right, and then we're gonna do these baskets.
Okay, well, give me 5 minutes to sign off, and then you can do your basket.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Great. Well, guys, we had a wonderful time. I'm getting a bunch of messages. I'm trying to answer all of them as best I can. My friend Zombo Apocalypse said, "What WTF?" Yeah.
It was definitely a WTF moment in this game.
Yeah. Tell him I know. He's going to have a long flight back tonight or tomorrow. Well, guys, it was a great show. No killer instinct. I'll punch Guy and Justin away again.
Hey, Shocky, let's relax on the final.
Yeah, man. Hey, Shocky, great day fishing today. I'm very proud of you. Keep it up. Hopefully you'll win it tomorrow. But everybody, I thank you for this show. I thank those from the Hawaii Blues Fan Clan that came out. Thank you so much. To the Lodge, thank you. To the Elks Lodge, thank you. To Roland Spink's family, our heart goes out to you. We love you. We love Roland. He is greatly missed. To Miss Teresa, thank you so much for coming out on your birthday. Thank you for the cake. That was a very thoughtful. For what Roland meant to me, I've held back tears all night. So thank you for that. Greatly appreciated. Again, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, along with Justin Scott, letting you know, aloha, mahalo, we're bleeding blue with you, and there's only one way that the Bluenote Fan Report signs off. Do you know what that way is?
I think it's time to ask the boys.
It's time for the boys!
Hawaii Blues fan, we're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
Till next time, this is Guy and Justin saying aloha mahalo, and you know we're bleeding blue with you.